Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree,
let them know.
Yo, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 marks for the trolls.
Let's roll.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk Uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, Drunk Uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll.
What's up, everybody? Eddie. Oh, I know I'm a fool.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Nice Guy. What's up, Matt Rogers?
Yeah, I'm a proud boy.
What's up, awesome? What's going on? What's up, y'all?
Everybody's here, baby. We here. Keep on watching. Keep on listening.
What's up, Paul? You early tonight.
Woo! 2021. We're in the house. Trump's coming back, baby.
You know Trump's coming back. He's got to be coming back. He's our savior. He's going to come back for us. You forgot the one in the chamber. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Y'all having a good day today? What's up, DC Services? Hey, Gonzo girl made it here early tonight. She's not so late. I think she's always late because her hubby be keeping her late. Her hubby's like, you're watching too much of Eddie. I think that's what it is. Oh, you're working on your RC cars? You know what? Actually, Matt, that's cool because I've been trying to get to mine. Like, if you guys don't know, geez, it was probably 5 years ago now, maybe 4. It was my birthday, and I wanted an RC car, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this RC car. And she's my ex-wife now. She's all, well, I want to get you a car, babe, and I was like, no, that's all right, because she's looking at Walmart RC car stuff, you know what I mean? And I wanted a nitro car, and I didn't know how to tell her, because I know she couldn't afford it, and so I'm like, no. So anyway, so I bought myself a nitro truck, a Traxxas. I think I bought like one of the top of the line. It was a Traxxas Max, I think it was. I've got it out there. I bought it. I went to go start it. The freaking thing wouldn't start. So I sent it in to get fixed. They're like, oh yeah, we had this issue. They fixed it, sent it back. And you know what? I've never had time to freaking start it up. So I've been wanting to get to it. Maybe one day we can go out racing. Gonna have to get that thing going good. Everybody enjoy watching the, you wanted a 3D printer, but you can't think of anything that you want to print? Are you serious, Julius? You can't think of anything you want to print? Dude, there's so much stuff out there to print. Let's, let's go over here. Come on. Where is it? I want to show you both chromes. Oh, I guess I can't change it. Hold on, then. Since Trunk's not which chrome I want in this one. But that's showing you the other one too. All right. Let me close this one down. There we go. All right. So you don't know anything you want to print. Okay. So tell me something that you like. What's up, Richard Frank? Can I print you some nice handles? I can print anything. You know what? I haven't got mine put back together yet, but like my stepdad and I are printing something right now on his. So what you do, you go to Thingiverse, right? Or Thingiverse. Yeah, I guess it's Thingiverse. I don't know. What's up, Kim Tones? You're making a 124 scale 6x6 and a Peterbilt model kit. Oh, that's cool. I mean, look at the stuff you can print on here. I mean, you name it, they got it. Like, so my stepdad, his newest thing right now is oh, oh my gosh, look at this. They made a sauce dip holder for freaking your car. Dude, I'm gonna print, dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna print this fucking thing up. That's on my list of printing things now. Dude, because I like freaking ranch with my fries. So I'm gonna download these files. It's licensed at a Creative Commons Attribution license. Thank you. I'm gonna save that bad boy. And I'm gonna print that bad boy up. Heck yeah. You like books and coolers? Nah, I mean, no, but like, so let's see, so, okay, so like my stepdad, right now he just had me, he's building an N gauge train track, right? So you go N gauge, and he wanted to look for an N gauge, whoops, did I spell gauge wrong? N gauge, tunnel. So he searched for N gauge tunnels, right? And so then he's like, yeah, I can't, so he's having me, print these up for him. Just, I had more earlier. Anyway, so I'm printing him up a whole bunch of N-gauge tunnels. Maybe I spelled it differently than what he spelled it. Who knows? What I want to print up, what I need to print up, let's see, socket organizer. Because I got so many tools. Let's look up a socket organizer. So look, you can print up one of these things right here for your Craftsman socket organizer. Look at that. Or look at this right here. Just download it and then you print the bad boy up. Let's see. I like this one right here. Oh no, this one's even better. That's gonna take up a lot of filament though. A benchtop socket organizer. That's gonna take up a lot of. Oh no, I want one because I've got a tool chest. It's just toys. No. It's not just toys on here. Okay, so here's something. So like when you're printing these up, the SD card. Do you guys know how big the SD card is? Or it's a micro. So it uses these. These are micro SD cards, right? See, this is the SD card. To get it in and out of shit, it's a pain in the ass. You know, my stepdad was having trouble. So I was like, what can I do to fix this? So look up micro SD card. And so I found this little clip that, well, look, you can print boxes that hold them, which I'm actually going to print some of these up because I like this one right here. Because I got a lot of SD cards, right? So you can print that bad boy up. Then I can put my name in there, put EddieBlockFilms all over it. What's up, Snookies? But there was it's a gripper. Holy shit, this is pretty cool. Look at this guy. He made a Nintendo style case for SD cards. Alright. I just ate pizza and I had a piece stuck. Car manufacturers are printing parts, right? Let's see. Question is, oh, you can only hold one at a time? Oh, never mind that. But that's still kind of cool. But what did I saw it was a micro SD card tool. How about that? Maybe let's look up, see if I spell tool. It's this little thing that grabs the SD card for him. So now he doesn't have to. There it is, right here. This thing right here. So I made this thing for him. He loves it. Now he can grab the SD cards, pull them in, put them out. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Richard Hertz. Well, let's look at what kind of Trump stuff they have on there while we're waiting for Drunk Uncle to get here. You guys, anybody watch the Rittenhouse trial with me earlier? I kind of want to print that one. Let's see, the Chicago skyline. That's pretty cool. I do have these Trump train whistles. I did print one up, and it actually works. It blows like a whistle. Let's think, Harry Trump, whatever that is. You can get the Clinton versus Trump chess set. That's interesting. What did you do, Snookies? What did you do? What else? What else would I print up? Let's see. This 2024 magnet. Oh, I might print that bad boy up. You never know. What is the Trump ogre? Oh, I definitely should print up the Trump flipping people off. I definitely should print this bad boy up. Let's see. Trump best regards. That would be cool. I'd have to paint it though. I can't paint for shit. Look at that. It's funny, hold on, let me see. Let me go back to me here. All these people are trying to say that, or some people were coming in last night trying to figure out how I'm helping not helping, people like Joe Biggs and Rufio. Well, look at this. This is a text message I just got. Can you read it? Let's see. Nick. Rufio. Hold on. Rufio's lawyer. Eddie, are you available for a call tomorrow? Just funny how he just sent me that. Yeah, sure. Right? Like I'm not helping them. Anyways, let's go back over here. Where were we? We were looking at stuff on Thingiverse. But anyways, what do you guys? Have you guys been watching the trial with me? I know Digawerp was. The trial. What's up, Willow? The 6x6 chassis you're working on is 3D printed. That's cool. That is cool. My 3D printer that I have, it's which one do I have? It's the Ender 10S Pro, I think it's called. Something like that. So, you know what's funny today? So I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I looked all over because nowadays they don't let you chat anymore. Because if you say the wrong thing in a chat room, you can get the page administrators in trouble. So nobody allows you to chat anymore. So I finally found a room that was chatting. It had like 6,000 subscribers, and like people started bitching. They're like, "Fuck, man, these liberal chat moderators keep fucking silencing us." So I was like, you know what? And I saw somebody put up a super chat. So I did a super chat for $2, and I said, "Hey," I said, "Conservative, watch and speak with fellow conservatives or something like that." And I paid $2, and we got like 3 or 4 new people to come over to this channel. So I think it was worth the the $2. So you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's see, great. I'll call you after 9 a.m. your time. Awesome. Wonder what I gotta do now. I know what really sucks. So like I'm helping them out and I'm helping them find footage on my drives. So I know they have copies of my drives, but they can't give it to me. By law, I guess they can't give me my shit. And that's all my information, guys. Oh, excuse me. I was like, come on, dude, can you hand me some of my files? I even told him one day. I was like, if you just send me the link to all the files, I can find it faster for you. Hoping that they would do that. No. So I got to sit there and walk them through. If you go into this folder and then you go into that folder, because I have all my stuff organized by, different folders and files and shit like that. So I have to walk them through it. I don't know. Just a pain in the butt. When, if they just sent me over my own personal files that the FBI stole from me, I could just be like, hey, I'll find it for you in 30 seconds. But nope. FBI still locked onto my shit. Anyways, the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, I tell you what, half of it's boring, but it's just funny watching how stupid the prosecutor is, man. The prosecutor he's losing it. You wish they had fast RC cars that are also completely silent. They're not completely silent, but you can get some pretty quiet ones. What are you talking about, Digga Warp? I'm pretty organized. If you go on like my orange drives, I have it separated by days, by events. My personal self, like my truck, is not organized now. Because of my video files, it's a totally different story. Let's see. Oh, you're not judging. You just reminded me I have to get some. What do you got to get, Cantone? You got to get some Crown Royal Caramel. That's what you got to get. You don't have one? You got it from Mofo RC. He does a lot of small scale RC stuff. Oh, well then shit. Maybe I should start printing up RC stuff. Print up some, print up stuff and sell it. Like Drunk Uncle, there was something he wanted me to print up that he says his company would buy for me. Are they really, Matt? My well, let's see. Let's go to Traxxas. Oops. I think it's no, I don't know if it's the Max or not. Which one I have? Oh wait, I went to B&H Photo. I don't want to go to there. Where do I want to go? Traxxas.com. Since we're still waiting on Drunk Uncle to show up, let's put you over here. Let's go to this bad boy. Dude, that thing I just saw something that had a winch. Are you kidding me? They got a winch now? Next level lighting. I can only imagine the shit that this stuff does. Check out those lowrider cars. Oh, wait, you're still on me. Why are you still on me? There we go. Alright, so look, that thing has a fucking winch. And the winch works. Okay, that one said it goes 60 miles an hour, so that's probably about what mine does. I'm not sure. Next level lighting. Okay, let's go to the model showroom. So I have a nitro car. So let's start with nitro. I have. Oh, I think I had the T Max. Well, is it this one right here? No, the Revo. That's what it is. I know it's a Revo. This is the one I have right here. I don't know if it's a 3.3, but this is the one I have. I just got to finish, getting it all going. Dude, it even connects to your cell phone. Yeah, this is the badass one that I have. Fully assembled, ready to race with TQI 2.4 radio system. Everything. Look at that motor. Whoa. Holy jeez. What am I doing here? I'm going through pictures like really fast. I didn't know that. But yeah, this is the one I got right here. It's a badass looking rig, isn't it? I don't think I had the 3.3 though. I think I have the 2.0. I don't know because it's so old. Who knows? So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody getting in trouble? Light kits and touring is the Bluetooth. Ah, okay. Because mine hooks up to do Bluetooth for something. I'm not sure exactly what. Like I said, it's sad to say, but I've never had a chance to drive the damn thing. Anyways, let's see. All right, no more messages from the lawyer. Yeah. Speaking of lawyers, I had to pay my lawyer today. If for all of you that don't know, I have to go in front of the January 6th commission. I don't have to go in front of them yet. They are going to interview me to see if they want me to go in front of them. So they said, "Who's your counsel?" And I was like, "What do you mean counsel? I don't know counsel." And so like, "Oh, okay, cool. Then we'll just go along with it." And I'm like, start thinking. So I text, Rufio and Big's lawyer, and they're like, "No, you should get a lawyer." So Nick was like Rufio's lawyer was like, I can't do it because you're one of my witnesses. And then Big's lawyer was like, I might be able to do it because I don't know if you're gonna be a witness. And then he said he couldn't, so he got me another lawyer. $3,000 so I can feel comfortable going to speak in front of Congress. What a bunch of bullshit that is, right? I mean, I went there. I went there to film. I had my press pass. I was filming. I'm not one of these people with a fake press pass. I got an actual press pass. I didn't go and break into anything. I didn't do any damage. I was just there at the Capitol filming. Never went inside. And I gotta sit here and pay $3,000 because I gotta go speak to Congress now to help them out. Which I don't even think I'm gonna help them out. I got nothing for them. Just bullshit. Tesla's releasing its own phone. I heard the Tesla stock is like going crazy right now. I guess I should have bought some. Dude, you have 20 different vehicles. Do you race out there on Highway 41, Matt? Is that where you race at? Print a poster out for you. Excuse me, which poster? Which poster do you want? I have a couple posters behind me. You talking about the young lady one? The Marines one? My Star Wars one? Or the American Badass one? Oh, I'm not gonna help out Pelosi. Don't worry. Yeah, but I called there to go race one day, but they said it's only for electric cars, so I never went and raced there. Hell no, I ain't helping out Pelosi. Pelosi is I wouldn't fuck that lady with your dick, if you know what I mean. No way in hell. How am I gonna print that out? It's a I can't print that out. I bought that paint. It's a painting I bought. I can't print it out. Then I gotta flatten out my old school Batman one. No, Batman. I got stuff all over the place around here. What happened to the ET statue? I When I was moving, I got sick and tired of moving and left a whole bunch of shit. That's what happened to my ET. I mean, I can only take so much stuff here, you know. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Drunk must have had to go a long time to get extra beer tonight or something. Must have had to go get some extra beer. Beer. It's what's for dinner. You have RC planes, race cars, drift cars, rock crawlers, boats, planes, and drones. Your fastest boat was rated at 117 miles an hour. Holy jeez. That's cool, Boris. That's cool. The second arrest from Duran now? Another one, huh? I got some stuff on that, I think. I got some stuff on that. They have an air RC field down here, and there is this little lady that flies RC helicopters. Now, RC helicopters, I think, are really hard to fly, from what I understand. Drones are easy to fly. You know, drones fly themselves basically. So the other post, which one? This one, the American Badass one. Is that what it's called? Oh, American Bombshell. I mean, American Bombshell. Of course, it looks good. Man alive, it's getting warm in here. Not like the jury, or not the jury, but somebody in court today was like the whole entire day. It's like, shut the person up who's ever freaking breathing on the mic. It's like, geez Louise, man, knock it off. Yeah, I would love to have a real boat. I've had one in the past, but it's just so hard to keep up, you know? If you let the gas sit for too long, it just boats are expensive, right? The old saying is boat stands for break out another 1,000, and that's not joking around. Like, if you don't drive them for a couple months, then you got to have everything cleaned out. It's a lot of work. Your friend has a Goblin RC helicopter, seen him make 139.8 mile per hour pass. Trying to think though. So you're up in Alaska, so because it's colder, Excuse me. Does it fly faster through cold air or hot air? I forget. I forget which way it goes. I don't. Oh, here's Drunk Uncle. It's about freaking time, dude. I'm falling on my ass here by myself.
I don't
Hello.
It's about freaking time, dude. I'm falling on my ass here by myself.
What's up? What's up? Let's see. Share screen. Share this one. There we go. Now I can close that down. Make this size. That goes in there so you can kind of see what we're doing. What's up, my man? Hold on. Wait, I got to put you on here. Where we at? Where we at? Over here. So I got two screens and I'm going back and forth between the two screens. There he is, the drunk uncle.
Hello.
What's happening?
Not a whole lot.
No? What's the haps on the craps? Not this how the song went? What's the haps on the craps?
I don't know what that means.
It's like a
Is that a gambling joke?
No, it's a song. It's it's from like Ice Cube or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I may have it wrong.
Journey, Kim, A. Polly.
Dude, I thought I fixed this thing. Hold on, maybe I have to fix it over here. Let's see, it's the widget. Film time.
Hey, Snooky.
Oh, you know why? Maybe I need a new one now. Let me go to here to restream. I thought I fixed it all to make it darker. Because I made that shit really light. Oh, now I gotta log in again. Don't you hate it when you gotta log in and shit? Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I think a computer would remember everything. Drunk Uncle and his sexy dancing pockets. Ooh. You got them sexy... What's about time, Snookies?
Dancing pockets?
Oh, that was from earlier. Yeah, I don't know. She said dancing pockets.
Oh, okay.
You got some dancing pockets, I guess. I think that was from earlier. That's what that is all about. Oh, it was Nate Dogg and Warren G. Oh, I said it wrong. My bad. I was close. What's the haps on the craps? Okay, I was close. You should have known that, Drunk Uncle. You're a DJ.
Nate Dogg and Warren G. About the only song I played from them was Regulators.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. I remember.
And it was rare that I'd done that because, I mean, some hip hop is not what I consider club worthy.
You were more like house music type stuff, right?
Well, no, I played whatever paid the most. So, I mean, I've done a lot of hip hop, but just because it's hip hop doesn't mean it should be played in the club. There's plenty of things that I enjoy that aren't what I call club worthy.
Okay,
They're good songs, but they don't bring energy or get multiple people onto the dance floor, and that's what you want.
So, like, what was one of your main rap songs that you played then to get people on the dance floor?
Well, I mean, there were a lot of trendy ones like Taylor Gang. That one was a trendy one for a while.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it was pretty trendy. Some like 2 Chainz stuff. But if I wanted to play like hype hip hop, I would play generally like the Yin Yang Twins or something like that, or Lil Jon.
Oh, okay. Jump Around? I don't know. Is Jump Around good for club music?
House of Pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it needs to be sampled. You can't ride that song for too long. So the version that I had was I'm trying to think of which way it went. So it went from House of Pain's Jump Around to Criss Cross's Jump. Yeah.
Okay.
I had to match that.
I got
you.
you.
Like a song. So you do a minute and a half of one, a minute and a half of the other. Because you get too much beef in there, you get into the verses and the bridges and stuff like that, then you start to lose people's interest. They're interested in the intro and the hook and the chorus. And after that, you got to be figuring out your next move.
I gotcha. Cause on the miggity, I can't even do it anymore. I used to be able to do it. I'm gonna miggity, I can't do it. The miggity, back, daddy. Cause on the miggity, back. I used
Yeah,
to be able to do it. I used to be able to
I
do
can
it when
do
I was
it
a kid.
Ed.
That was a long time ago. And then everybody started making fun of people who listened to it, because all of a sudden they became the laughing stock. Shit, like I was listening to Pandora the other day, and all of a sudden I'm like, don't tell me they're playing this song, and it freaking pops up. Who else is like embarrassing to admit you're listening to from those days?
I'm not embarrassed about anything that I listen to. I don't give a fuck what people think. But
Milli Vanilli. They started playing
Milli
Milli Vanilli.
Vanilli,
I'm like,
yeah,
holy shit, they're playing Milli Vanilli. Oh my
I like
goodness.
all sorts of weird stuff. Like I like Madonna. I like Rick Astley. I like Pet Shop Boys.
Like Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
Never
let
gonna
you
let you
down.
down.
Oh my goodness. Can't believe you listen to Rick Astley.
I like that song. And who was that? Who done Wicked Games? Chris Isaac.
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what he sings. I don't know. Anyways, how was work? Do you have any crazies come in today?
No.
No? No crazies at the vape shop today, huh? All right.
No, but I got both of my shipments in.
Yeah, well, okay, what kind of free shit you get today?
Oh well, I generally don't get free shit in my vape shipments. That generally comes, or my nicotine shipments. But um, Brandy mostly deals directly with vendors. Like it's brought in and dropped off by the company themselves. She does a lot of local stuff.
Speaking of Brandy, where the hell is Brandy? Tell her to get her hot ass in here. Damn chick.
I don't know.
She stopped coming in because I said I was going to try and change her. Not change her. What did I say? I don't know. Anyways, well, that's cool. New stuff. I guess we'll move on to the news then. Of course, we got to say, let's go, Brandon. You're not embarrassed either, Kim Tone? I've turned the sound down, sometimes when I play certain songs. I'm not gonna lie, I may have a little bit of Taylor Swift or some shit like that in my Apple iTunes. Who knows? Holy shit, that pointer's really big. Look how big that thing is. I didn't realize I made it that big. I made it bigger. I didn't make. That's what she said. All right. Governor DeSantis in Florida will fight Biden's unconstitutional OSHA mandate. I guess they're messing with the mandate again.
Ben Shapiro's suing.
Ben Shapiro's suing, is he? Why?
Because he has more than 100 employees.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't think he'd have that many employees, but I guess he does, huh? Wow. All right, I really got a mess. I'm sorry, guys.
Got a pretty large operation spread over a couple states,
I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna make this pointer smaller. Let me see how I did that. I made it bigger today, and that's what she said. And now I'm gonna try and make it smaller. Let's see, interview, screen sharing. It's probably on screen sharing. The mouse cursor size. There we go. Let's see what this looks like now. How big is this? I can't even see it. That's still kind of big, huh? There we go. All right, now that's better. So, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis lays out a plan to fight Joe Biden's OSHA mandate to force vaccinate private businesses employees by January 4th. By January 4th, it's not giving him much time. Talking to reporters on Thursday, DeSantis said Biden has no authority to impose the medical mandates on private businesses, which amounts to yet another instance of federal overreach. I know, jeez Louise. pretty soon they're going to tell you who you can and who you cannot hire and fire, right? Or what you can. So I guess they already can tell you what you can sell, huh? What can't the government decide on? They kind of do force you who you can hire or not hire, because if you don't hire certain people, then they can sue you, saying that you're suing them. You didn't hire them because of their either race or their age or their color or their height or their. Hell, I should go apply to be a New York City police officer, and when they deny me because I am disabled, I should sue them. I just sue the New York Police Department. Then I'll go sue the Air Force and the Marines and everybody else. How come you won't hire me as a firefighter? Right? Because you're a crippled.
They'll put you on like dispatch or something like that.
Excuse me, Mr. Block, did you know that you're a crippled bastard in a wheelchair? So, I want to be a firefighter. You can't be, sir. Well, you let other people do shit that they're not supposed to be because of their color and their race and their age and this and that.
I wonder if there's any transgender, trans women hooter girls.
So trans women is when you become from a man to a woman, right?
Correct.
I don't know. Remember in King of the Hill when Dale got a job at Hooters thinking that they were not going to hire him so he could sue him?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh my goodness. King of the Hill. Back when cartoons were funnier and better. Let's see. So he also pointed out that private sector employees can be held liable for adverse effects of COVID vaccines under existing OSHA rules. By the way, you don't ever watch football, do you? Do you know who Aaron Rodgers is from the Green Bay Packers?
I've heard the name. I don't know.
So he is a quarterback for the the Green Bay Packers, and he tested positive for COVID, and so now he can't play in this Sunday's game. And so on the news, they're like, "Well, have you been vaccinated?" And he said, "Yeah, I've been oh my gosh,
Inoculate.
no, not inoculated. He used the other word. Um,
Immunized.
yeah, he's like, I got my immunizations, and
Yeah.
so there's a whole bunch of stories on it because apparently, so he's against the COVID vaccine. He hasn't taken it, and now he's really pissed off that the news have exposed him for not taking the COVID vaccine. And now, if I remember right, didn't the NFL mandate that?
I don't think they specified whether or not that they just said, "Are you vaccinated?"
No, but apparently it's coming out that he's not.
Anything.
But though, remember, didn't the NFL say something to where if somebody on your team is not vaccinated and they get COVID-19, then they have to cancel the game? And remember this? This was like a month or two ago. They said you're gonna have to cancel the game and you're gonna have to pay whatever monies to the other team that they would have won or earned for that game.
They get paid by the season, not by the game.
No, we're talking about no the teams get paid by the game. So how many tickets are sold? How many hot dogs are sold? How many beers are sold? How many sodas are sold? How much prime time TV pays
I
them?
understand that, but the way, like I said, I get into the details, and the way you worded it made me think that the players are going to receive compensation. I'm like, they get paid by the fucking season.
No, it's not the players. It's the
Ticket
team.
sales.
It's the team that's going to get paid. You have to pay the money the team would make.
The
owners.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, PW Green, as a firefighter, my hose might be too short. Yeah, well, I know how to use it, so it's all good.
It may be short, but it's powerful and it shoots a long way.
I was gonna go another direction, but I figured I'd be nice tonight. You know me.
Anyway. You sipping on the salted caramel?
Well, excuse me. Of course I'm sipping a salted caramel. Who wouldn't want to be sipping? If you got salted caramel Crown Royal, wouldn't you want to be sipping on it? Delicious.
Your package should arrive tomorrow, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't know. The mail lady here sucks. Actually, I gotta go down and complain about that bitch tomorrow. They won't bring stuff down our driveway, right? UPS and FedEx will drive down here, but she won't drive down here. And it's a private mail carrier. It's not a real mail, it's not the actual mail truck and stuff. But if I buy something and I pay to have that shit shipped here, and then I gotta go drive 15 minutes to go to the fucking post office to pick it up, I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
Uh, is the driveway like a bunch of like dips and stuff, like a small car might bottom out?
Nope. It's just it's not right by the post. See, around here they have post boxes. It's not mailboxes. So a whole bunch of people have to go to one area. So basically, it's because our mail lady is just too fucking lazy to drive the 2 minutes over to or down to our house to drop the package off and get out of her truck or car.
Sounds Tommy.
Probably is. So that's the issue right there. And we've complained before, and so the postmaster used to bring it out, and that's bullshit. And then my stepdad's like, well, I don't want to make waves. Well, today he told me, he's like, go ahead, go do it, go have a talk with them, because he knows me. I'll make waves. He's like, well, I don't want them not bringing my mail out anymore. And I'm thinking, it's the fucking post office, they have to. So I'm gonna go fuck with them tomorrow. And and if they start bitching, I'm like, well, fine, let's go to my fucking congressman because I think up here I have a different congressman actually. I believe it's McCarthy. I believe. Let me look. Let me look on this other screen here. I believe I have a Republican actually congressman from here now, my new area. So that'll be cool.
Now, when I used to live in apartments, you'd have to go to the big, and your mail slot was only about yay big.
Yeah, that's what we got.
And when I got my motorcycle, of course, I started buying parts and all sorts of cool stuff. And I tell you, I had to wait for the damn guy to pull in and go down there and pick up my damn saddlebags, because the guy just basically refused. I just kept getting a note in the damn thing area. We tried to deliver it. I'm like, motherfucker, sit in front of my door, or at least come knock on the door. I know you can't put saddlebags in a goddamn slot that big, but Jesus Christ, man.
Well, see, we have those little boxes, but then also she has like 5 or 6 actually no, more like 10 bigger boxes with locks that they give you a key to that you can go and unlock. But if she has too many, if they're filled up or something, she won't bring it down. She's just fucking lazy like that.
Yeah, or they could have dropped it off at the damn office.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, so it says, Helena Hutchins, the lady who got shot by good old Alec Baldwin. Her husband plans to file a wrongful death suit following the accidental shooting on the movie set Rust. He should. So authorities in New Mexico said it's too early to comment on the potential charges in connection to the deadly shooting of a cast member on the set of Rust. During a press conference towards the end of October, investigators said actor Alec Baldwin had been cooperating with authorities and added arrests will be made if the investigation shows a crime occurred. Baldwin has said there's no words to convey his shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident. Now, I have another story coming up that says there might be a little something going on there. There may have been some accidental play going on in there, right? And Alec Baldwin, he's a douche anyways. Let him freaking. They don't even have a picture of him in this.
I respect his work, but he's doesn't seem to be a good person in real life.
No, I don't respect him.
He doesn't read the scripts. He shows up unprepared. He's a hothead. He's assaulted people. He calls his own kids a pig, and he just all around not a
Right,
just a
Awesome?
shitty person.
I think Awesome toxic person is toxic male is right. If Kyle is on trial, then Alex should also be locked up. I'm just saying. I mean, he shot the gun. It was his movie set, right? He's like one of the leading directors on that show, wasn't he?
Well, I
So,
heard from somebody he was the creative director, so that
oh,
or producer, creative producer. So
it's like a
that
fluffer.
obligates him from it. But I'm just like,
She's smart.
Oops, hold on.
She's fair.
Did you get your money back?
Ooh, I gotta watch this, by the way.
And now she's streaming.
I love Just Judy.
I just don't know because, I'm with like 5 other owners, and we all have some of them really don't even have roles other than they put money into it.
Uh-huh.
If one of the employees sells to a minor and we get popped, not only does the employee get in trouble,
Y'all do.
we all do. Doesn't matter who runs the day-to-day operations, or runs the accounting, or who overlooks conflict, or the people that just are basically silent partners. Everybody, is, because the corporation itself is held responsible, which includes everybody.
He didn't change his name. This is just his trolling account. That's just his trolling account. He likes to troll people with this one. What up, Judy Campo? Trump has been
Who's
hitting
got a
Oh,
troll on it?
Sheepdog. Sheepdog's in here with his trolling name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So you know how Joe Biden was falling asleep at I guess he made an apology. I didn't even know he made an apology, but now China's making fun of him. Even freaking G or Z or however the hell you say that guy's name. It says China has taken President Biden's comments in Glasgow Climate Summit as a chance to mock the president as powerless, despite the absence of President Xi Jinping from the conference. Biden spoke at the opening of this COP26 UN, which means fucking we're a bunch of flaming freaking libtards. Climate summit on Monday, stressing the need for action and solidarity, while also using a moment to apologize for the fact the U.S. under the last administration pulled out of the Paris Accord. So he didn't apologize for sleeping; he apologized for Trump, which he shouldn't apologize for Trump because Trump does everything for a reason and for good goddamn reason. I guess I should apologize, but I do apologize for the fact the United States under the last administration pulled out of the Paris Agreement. Go fuck yourself. Beijing backed a news outlet, the Global Times, published a piece. The following day that ridiculed Biden's noble apology. The report highlighted the discord between American voters, noting some comments online from netizens who cannot wait until 2024 when the Republican Party or even Donald Trump himself apologizes for Biden's apology. Oh, I love it. I love it. Fuck. Or excuse me, I'm saying it wrong. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. There you go. There's your Let's Go, Brandon for the night. Where am I? There I am.
But you know what it is.
You know exactly what it is. Dude, it's all like, there's another thing on YouTube today, or on Yahoo today. Why are they, the cynical stuff behind Let's Go, Brandon, and what it really means, and why you need to know what it means.
Training our bodies.
It means Joe Biden is the shittiest president we've ever had. Ever. You like Xi jingling more than Brandon? Right? Greg Jarrett, the arrest of the man behind the phony dossier, underscores the many lies of the Russia hoax. All right. So you know they arrested this guy, some guys today. It has been a long time coming, but that's how reckonings sometimes happen. The fabulous behind the discredited anti-Trump dossier, which has been taken into custody by federal authorities Thursday, as special counsel John Durham continues to build his case against those who manufactured and propagated the phony Trump-Russia collusion narrative, which wasted, 3 years of our life and how many billions of dollars trying to say...
He should have to pay back all that money.
I don't think they have that much money. I don't think they have it.
No, he should. And if you don't have it, we just take what you got. And now you're broke. That's what you get for lying, you know?
No, I can't do the tongue twisters today, Julius. You know what? I ate some French bread pizza right before the show, and it's like my mouth is all tingly for some reason.
You ate some what?
French bread pizza.
Oh, I thought you said French fried pizza. I was like, what the fuck is that?
No, see, it's just my mouth. There's something weird with my mouth today. Let's see. Igor Danchenko was charged in a criminal indictment with 5 counts of lying to the FBI about the sources used for bogus information he delivered to former British spy Christopher Steele that compromised the bulk of his dossier. Well, then why the fuck aren't you going for Hillary Clinton? You know Hillary Clinton had a big part of that shit. Let's be honest here. And Nancy Pelosi and frickin' all these dumbasses in there. Chucky Schumer. They all had a part in it. The House plant can go fuck himself not once, not twice, but 3 times fuck Joe Biden. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. But we already know a great deal about the man who was hired by the disgraced Steele to smear Donald Trump with false accusations of crimes he did not commit. Danchenko was not some mysterious Russian agent operating in the bowels of the Kremlin. He is a Ukrainian-born resident of the United States who worked as a senior research analyst for the Washington, D.C. liberal think tank Brookings Institution. Ukrainian-born. Maybe that's how Hunter Biden got his job over there. I wonder. When the dossier was concocted in 2016, the president of Brookings was Strobe Talbot, a longtime friend and ally of Hillary Clinton. I look right here. It says this was hardly a coincidence. Well, no shit. That's a virtual, Julius. I don't want to know that. Are you fucking awesome, sheepdog? I guess you are. You fucking awesome, dude. See, look, now I'm getting stethoscope shit because we looked at Wow, I'm really tongue-tied today. And I'm blowing on the mic. It was Clinton and her Confederates who invented the Russia hoax to frame her opponent with the most noxious offense in America, a treasonous conspiracy with the Kremlin to steal the presidential election. The Clinton campaign and the Democratic National Committee financed the illicit scheme by secretly funding money to Steele, who hired Danchenko as his primary source for the dossier. Ooh, this is getting better. Let's see. Declassified documents show the CIA knew as early as July of 2016 that Clinton had personally approved the devious operation. Really? Shortly thereafter, the FBI tracked down Danchenko, who admitted his role and debunked the dossier as little more than a fairy tale. But they still went through with pushing it and pushing it. That's what she said. So anyways,
Real good.
Let's just put it this way. If this shit goes down and hopefully more of this shit comes through, it's going to be some great news for American citizens, right? Hopefully they take down a whole bunch of people. I doubt it, but let's hope so. Because there's a whole bunch of douchebags out there.
People gonna end up being missing or found in a river,
right?
Or accidental overdose or food poisoning.
They're gonna get Clintoned. Did I say that? Yeah. Speaking of that stupid post office lady, she didn't bring me so I ordered those 4 kitty cats for the veterans. So now I gotta go pick them up tomorrow. But I gotta go to the frickin' I gotta go and leave anyways to go to the VA. But still, why do I gotta stop at the damn post office to go get them? You know what really grinds my... I gotta start doing a what grinds my gear segment. But I don't go outside anymore hardly ever. You know what really grinds my gears? Fucking liberals. Let's just leave it at that. I could do one every day on that shit. You know what really grinds my gears? Drunk Uncle about 3 years ago. For those of you that are new here, Drunk Uncle used to be a liberal. We got some new people, by the way. I don't know if you heard. I was streaming the Kyle Rittenhouse today because
I watched. Look, I mean, what I watched was after the stream had ended. Yeah.
But so I'm watching it, you know, in this place that has one of the only places I could find with chat. And like I saw somebody do a super chat, so I did a $2 super chat and said, "Hey, if you want to talk with real conservatives, come over here." So we got like 4 or 5 people. That was the best $2 I ever spent. So we got some new subscribers for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Any of them here now?
I don't know if they're here now, but if they are, welcome.
Well, they might be watching because
yeah, they might just be watching.
We have a way higher percentage of people that watch, you know, vicariously than the ones in the chat, and I understand that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the chat, including me and you. But 33 people.
Yeah, some people just don't like chatting. They don't want their name out there. You know, they don't want to be known that they watch the Eddie Block films. The one and only Eddie Block films and Drunk Uncle. But it's all good. All right, so the White House. Biden perfectly comfortable with the Department of Justice settling with illegal immigrants separated at the border. And actually, you should say illegal aliens. Let's be real here. The White House on Thursday said President Trump is perfect. I'm so used to saying President Trump. President Biden is perfectly comfortable with the DOJ settling with the illegal aliens separated from their family under the Trump administration. White House Deputy Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre made the comment in response to Fox News White House. Oh, you know Peter Doocy. After Biden Wednesday told Doocy that the reports of his administration offering up to $450,000 to illegal aliens are garbage and not going to happen. Oh, let's watch it. I always like when Doocy messes with
President
people.
Biden is calling these reports about the administration paying up to $450,000 to illegal immigrants who are separated from family members garbage. He says it's not going to happen. But the ACLU says that it is. So who is right?
Are you talking about the question you asked him yesterday?
Yes.
So if it saves taxpayer dollars and puts the disastrous history of the previous administration's use of zero tolerance and family separation behind us, the president is perfectly comfortable with the Department of Justice settling with the individuals and families who are currently in litigation with the U.S. government. You know, DOJ can obviously speak more to that process. The president.
She said if it saves the taxpayer money, how the bloody fuck is spending money going to save us money?
Wow, you said bloody. You're getting really pissed off. You're going British over here on us.
Yeah, when I start throwing British, yeah.
You cheeky bastard, you.
Bloody fucking cunt. How dare you?
You know, I like cheeky though. I'm like, cause you know, I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching these British shows lately on YouTube because, like, when I moved, I didn't buy cable for here, you know, and like so I'm watching these British shows and like some of their sayings like "you cheeky bastard," you know, or "you bloody." Yeah, so I'm just like, hey, I kind of like some of this stuff. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna start calling people cheeky. You know how fucking cheeky you are, motherfucker. You cheeky asshole.
Stop being so daft.
Excuse me. I don't know why I'm burping today. That French red pizza really did something to me. Man, and I love French red pizza, but not this kind that I bought. It's a shitty kind, I guess. I like making it myself. I should have just made it my damn self.
Sounds like you've been drinking Dr. Pepper.
I can't. I don't drink Dr. Pepper.
No.
I'm a Pepsi drinker, but I'm drinking Coke right now because that's what they had at Costco. What's up, Eric? How the hell you doing?
Hello, Eric.
So they're saying it's, you know, giving $450,000 to each illegal alien is going to save us money. What do you think they're going to do? Get a lawyer and fucking sue us? Go fuck yourself. And this douchebag Fucking falling asleep. I mean, I gotta admit, I would probably fall asleep at that convention, but it's your fucking thing. You're the one that wants to talk about climate control and shit. Fuck that. And they don't want more people, they say, oh, people, people farting, we got too many people in this world. Well, then don't let the motherfuckers come into our country and have a better life and better freaking everything. Maybe that might help control the population. Right? Jeez Louise.
I think you might be missing the bigger picture on this, though.
What's the bigger more voters for him to vote illegally?
Oh no! I think it might be quite the opposite. Okay, so in theory, they're going to give $450,000 to each individual that was affected by children being separated at the border. So we'll say that's got to be at least two people. At least two people. But, could be, it depends on how many kids you got or how many kids you brought with you. Anyway, that's a lot of money to be paid out.
Yeah.
There are other people that have been asking for, would you call these reparations, maybe?
Yeah. I guess it would, wouldn't it?
You see where I'm going with this?
Yes.
You know who they're going to piss off?
Yeah, they're going to piss off all the people that claim that they were owned by a slave or their family members were owned by a slave.
Or their land was stolen, There's going to be a lot of pissed off. Do people on native reservations get to vote? I never thought of that. And anyway,
well, they're going to they vote for their stuff.
They're going to piss off 13% of the country at least.
And 13% of 300 million is a lot.
But see, the thing is just let them bring it to the forefront. Let it go through the process. It's going to get denied. It's going to get denied.
Well, do you think they're going to get pissed off if it happens, or do you think they're just going to say, you know what, good for them. Now I want mine. Where's mine?
Oh no, I mean, I'll try to get some firsthand input, as soon as I can. But no, I don't. I don't see that going over well at all.
I guess we're gonna have to see. All right, let's see. Meghan Markle. I mean, oh my gosh, I liked her in the TV show Suits. I'm not gonna lie, but Meghan Markle.
Well, I forgot. We can just ask Julius. Julius, is that? Well, I mean, Julius rolls with us, so I'm still talking about somebody that would vote for Biden. So I still would like to know Julius's opinion, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Matt thinks it's gonna cause riots.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so Meghan Markle, right? Who she's disowning her family, her royal family, right? They moved to the United States. They did some special about how bad the royal family was. Now calls senators using her royal title. Yeah, this is what is her? Oh, the Duchess of Sussex. She is said to have provided the private phone numbers to the Duchess of Sussex. Yeah, this is the Duchess of Sussex. Can you help me out? And why does she think that helps? Oh no, the British is calling us. Who gives a fuck? We left the British over 200 years ago. And you know what we did as as our boats are rolling away? We're like, fuck you guys. Right? I hate to say it, we might have to do that again. But I think it might be the other way around. We might say goodbye to them, but we're saying goodbye to them as we're pushing them the fuck out of our country. Only problem is I think they're going to push everybody to California, and then I'm going to have to fucking leave. Because California is where I live. Anyway, so senators from both parties received a surprising phone call. Huh?
Who are they? British?
No, I'm trying to equate. Well, how the United States, we left Britain and came over here and started our own country. I'm saying we maybe have to do that again, but instead of leaving, we'll just push the liberals to their own little tiny area, But the problem is they'll probably push them all to California and make all the liberals live in California. Because most of the
Oh,
liberals already live
I've
in
already
California.
got it only took me about maybe 3 minutes to complete, but I've got a map of what I think the United States will look like after the divorce.
What is
Let
it?
me see if
California, Oregon, and Washington?
no, I mean, I had to be accurate in the way I'm thinking, and that things have to be grouped, and not, there's a couple places that are going to be somewhat landlocked, or not landlocked but isolated. But let's see, I pulled it up. This is what I think the new United States will look like if we do have a
No fucking way, bro.
huh?
No, you can't do that. I mean, all of our port, the biggest ports in California, you're gonna have to leave a little bit of California for us to get ports to get our shipping shit in.
Arizona, New Mexico, Texas.
Arizona and New Mexico are not connected to the sea by any way.
Damn it.
If you
Well,
believe that, I'll sell you some beachfront property in fucking Arizona, bro, or New
yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, I got a bridge to sell you. Yeah.
Right? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't even have to bait you into that one. You just
Yeah.
stepped right into that one.
Yeah. I know. But I'm not saying it's perfect, but when you really think about it, if this were to play out, you see how much of that is red.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before, whenever you have this type of stuff, Crowder says it, you move in and you take. So within 2 years, Illinois will be taken.
What's up, bro?
Give it another year, Michigan will be taken. Like I didn't even have. I still had Virginia blue. That's going to be red. New Jersey's hanging close, but that's going to isolate them, so we can't really think about Jersey. But Oregon or Washington will have to be the ones that's overcome. And I would.
That's true, Matt. That's definitely true, but still, we still need the ports because you see, we're also dependent on the ports to send shit out. We sell shit to other countries, right? We got to make money off of the other countries too, right? So like a lot of the farming here in California, we actually ship over to fucking Japan and China. Like you can get oh my gosh, what the hell are they called? Pomegranates. Okay. A pomegranate,
Well,
we have pomegranates growing all over here, but they pay $28 a fucking pomegranate in Japan. So of
like I
course we're
said, it
gonna sell.
wouldn't take too long before eventually it's just they're taking over. There's way too much red and way too many pussies in places like, not all of New York. I don't want to lump anybody's state as all being pussies, but we have the peaceful divorce, and then we do what we've always done, and we conquer.
I don't want anybody waxing me, Snooks. Haven't you seen 40-year-old virgin when they start waxing the dude and he's like screaming? Hell no. And I'm not a hairy person by any means. So I don't know. I think we need to move on from this topic. But anyways, so here's what Meghan Markle did. She despises the royals. She totally separated herself from them. But she's calling the senators, right? So she let's see. So it says I'm in my or this let's see, Shelley Moore Capito, a Republican, a representative from West Virginia. She says I'm in my car driving, and I get a block caller ID number. I thought it was Senator Manchin. His calls come in blocked, and she goes, Senator Capito, and I said yes. She said, this is Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. So she uses her title. She hates the people, but she uses her title when she wants to. But then, what do you expect? She's a liberal fucking movie star. She's from Hollywood. And like I said, I liked her in Suits, but yeah, no more. No more. Oh shit, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't hit copy. Here we go. Hit edit link. Oh, what did I mess it up?
That Meghan Markle was an actress?
Yeah. She was
I had
on
no
TV.
idea who she even was.
Oh yeah, she was
She's smart.
shit.
She's fair.
She was on this show called Suits on USA with Gabriel Macht or however the hell you say his name. Let's see. Chris Rufo, which I don't know who the fuck he is, calls media denial CRT exists in schools a deliberate strategy. They have no choice but to lie. Prominent critical race theory opponent Christopher Rufo, okay, well then I like the guy if he's an opponent of it, spoke candidly about his combative exchanges with the media and the effort by journalists to dismiss the fiery education debate occurring nationwide. In an interview with Fox News, Rufo said he had become such a high-profile media target among liberals because he's a man with the goods. I developed a database of now more than 5,000 sources from every kind of institution in every place of the country. And once I started breaking these stories, once I started exposing what was happening in the federal government and the K through 12 education, the Fortune 100 companies, people started to see me as their voice. Is that the dude? He looks like I gotta say, he looks like a liberal. If that's him.
What's this about me and cats? Did I say something about cats?
Does Drunk Uncle want a wildcat to tame? He's asking if you want a wildcat to tame. I think he's talking about his sister. She's a wildcat.
No, but I think Snooky said something about I didn't know that Drunk loved cats so much. I must have missed something. Uncle, speaking of feral cats, I think. I have no idea. It must have been something I said earlier.
You're getting the chat room going, buddy. What's up, David? All right, you have Joy Reid putting my picture on her show every night. You have the Washington Post publishing articles. So what's the big deal about this guy? What was the story?
Because I was saying pussies. Oh, gotcha. I see now.
Do you know that you're allowed to say pussycat on TV, but you cannot say pussy?
Yeah.
Why can you say pussycat, but you can't say pussy? I bet you could say pussy as long as you meant it to be the cat.
Yeah.
I used to have a pussy. Her name was Shuna. I don't know. All the shit they have on TV now, like half the shit that's on TV, you can't believe anymore. Could you imagine if somebody from the 1950s that used to watch, like, I Love Lucy and, like, Leave It to Beaver and, just those regular good old shows. And you just let them skip ahead a couple years, a whole bunch of years, and come into to 2021. Can you imagine what people watching TV back then would think? Where's My Three Sons? Sorry, we don't have that. Where's Mr. Ed? Well, we don't have Mr. Ed, but we got what was that show, Ted? We got a talking bear that likes to fuck people. Isn't that what Ted was about or something? We got a cussing talking bear.
Yeah.
Anyway, so West Hollywood okays the highest minimum wage hike in the country. What is it? I haven't even looked at. What do you think it's gonna be? Does anybody know? So what they're trying to bring it up to $15, right? So if they're saying they have the highest minimum wage hike in the country, what do you think? 20, 22? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm gonna say 20.
West Hollywood okay's highest minimum wage hike.
Up to
So
20.
it's got to be based off their previous minimum wage. I'm gonna say 20 to 22, but that's a conservative one. I want to say 25, but
You want to say
I'm gonna stick
25?
with 22.
All right, so let's go and look. Proud to be an American. I don't think so, because like if you look, they're hiring at McDonald's right now for $18 an hour in some places. The West Hollywood Council voted evening to increase the city minimum wage to $17.64 an hour. Oh shit! We were both way the fuck off.
Yeah.
The rate will take effect January 1st. First for hospitality workers, before extending to all city workers. City leaders said the minimum wage increase was necessary to help workers deal with the rise in the cost of living. Well, maybe you should do your fucking job and not have such a high rise in the cost of living. Jeez Louise, isn't that their fault? Let's fix it by raising the minimum wage. Because you know what happens then? That means when the minimum wage goes up higher, then the price of everything else goes up higher. And then people are still broke. But you know what happens then? Then what happens is we get more money for taxes. Because you pay more in taxes. Because you pay taxes on your candy bar that you buy. You pay taxes on the tires you buy. You pay taxes on the water that you get shipped to your fucking house, right? Through the pipes that's already from the government. You pay taxes on the shit that comes out of your toilet down into the water pipes. You pay taxes on everything. And so the price of everything raises, and the price of taxes that they collect raises, right? Then they get to give themselves raises because guess what? The price of everything else went up. Minimum wage is stupid. I hate to say it, because you know what? If you're working a minimum wage job and you're older than 25, especially in the economy right now, I hate to say it, there's something wrong here, folks.
Yeah, you definitely made some
bad choices in your life.
Poor life choices, and
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. You're a dumb motherfucker. Just gonna say it.
But what people don't think about is across the board, $17 in Hollywood probably ain't shit. $17 where I'm from. Imagine giving that to a 14-year-old dishwasher. It's his first job. He's got a brand new car, like aftermarket wheels on it. Fucking blow. Give a living wage to a 14-year-old.
Well, you know what happens then, right?
He's got 2 years to save before he even gets his car.
But you know what that does then, right? So he's living at home with mommy and daddy. They're paying all the bills. So he's like, oh, look, I can afford this car. Oh, look, you know what? I'm going to get this credit card. Oh, I'm going to get that credit card. Oh, I'm going to get that credit card. You know why? Because I'm making all this money. Then mommy and daddy say, guess what? You're 18 years old, trying to get the fuck out the house and fly on your own. And all of a sudden now they're like, holy shit, rent is $3,000 a month for a studio apartment. What the fuck am I going to do? I got all these credit cards to pay for. So guess what that kid's doing now?
Like, I can't get my monthly shipment of Jordans in. No, I'm going to have to sell my collection of Jordans.
No, they're claiming bankruptcy because they're already used to spending their whole entire paycheck every single month or week or every 2 weeks, right? And now all of a sudden they got to pay for rent. They're not going to have that money. So they're going to file bankruptcy, or they're going to go back home to mommy and daddy.
Yeah. Well, it's a lose-lose game because nobody seems to be talking about that. And that's why I love the way my brain works, is because I listen to both sides and what they're saying, but sometimes I come up with some shit in my head. I'm like, why aren't they talking about this? Because they keep saying a livable wage, a livable wage, a livable wage. A livable wage is not meant for somebody in 9th grade washing dishes. Are you fucking serious?
That's why it's called a minimum wage. It's not a living wage. It's a minimum wage. There's a big difference.
But I had somebody school me. I had somebody school me the other day. I haven't verified it, but this is why I like talking to all sorts of people. I said the minimum wage wasn't created to give people a livable wage. And he just started laughing. And I said, what? He's like, that's exactly what it was created for. And he just cited the date and all this other kind of stuff. And I was thinking maybe, you know, back then that generally the 14-year-olds and the stuff that worked, they were working on a farm. You know, they were working at their dad's, you know, hardware store. They probably weren't getting really paid. They were getting a boost on their allowance or something. But, you know, today it's different. So I was schooled on the premise of why the minimum wage was created. But in today's terms,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
No. Anyways, I don't know. So Ted Cruz's bill would block feds, states, and public schools from mandating COVID vaccines for kids. Cruz says the decision for a child to get the vaccine is best left to the parents. Let me close this thing down over here. These things always drive me nuts. Senator Ted Cruz introduced legislation Thursday to prevent the federal government as well as public schools from imposing COVID-19 vaccine mandates on kids. They already make them wear fucking masks, which is bullshit. The legislation would bar any entity at the federal, state, and local level that receives federal funding, including school districts, from requiring the vaccine for minors. Parents should have the right to decide what is best for their children in the consultation with their family doctor. My view on the COVID-19 vaccine has remained clear. No mandates of any kind. And just so you guys know, if you're watching this and you're on the other side and you want to say, well, who the fuck is Ted Cruz? You know, Ted Cruz actually, he's been vaccinated, right? I think she's been vaccinated, I think. So,
Is this about schools?
Yeah. Schools and everything, you know, stuff like that. Let's see. Cruz said he is proud to introduce a legislation which aims to keep the federal government from making decisions related to a child's health, concluding that those decisions are best left to the parents. And I agree. I don't have a kid, and you're saying, well, you don't have a fucking kid, you shouldn't have a comment. I don't care. I'm making my comment. Because I'm Eddie, and I like to fucking talk.
Their argument should be different. Their argument should be different because I see huge holes in this. That's why I asked, is he talking about schools? You said yes.
Schools and all federal government agencies.
Right. Federal agencies, they're exempt from this the conversation. School.
Stupid commercials.
Anybody that has a child in here, you can verify this. Your child had to be vaccinated on a multitude of things before they could enter school, right?
You're using the wrong word there. You don't have to be vaccinated. You have to be immune. You had to have your immunizations.
Until not too long ago, that's what vaccinated meant. And that's what their argument needs to be, is that, you know, the mumps, the measles, chickenpox, HPV, this, that, or the other. Yeah, these things have been out for a while. They've been studied. We've seen long-term effects over many and many decades. Anything that needs to be worried about has been taken care of. I know there are still people out there that don't trust those, and that's fine. You have the option of doing homeschooling. But the way they're wording this is acting like that their kids didn't have to be vaccinated on a bunch of other things. And I know immunization, because they changed the fucking definition now, which is stupid. Leave fucking definitions alone, you know? Holy shit. But I'm just saying, I think they're focusing on, like, the quotes that you read me. I think they're focusing in the wrong area. They need to be talking more about how this was rushed, and that there's no long-term studies behind it. And you can't be forcing this thing into somebody's body when we're all kind of guinea pigs right now. You know what I mean?
Sorry,
That's what
I gotta erase. I'm trying to erase the Telegram off of here. Let's trash it because we don't have our Telegram channel anymore. There we go. Sorry. Now we're back. Minimum wage was for the intent to stabilize the economy. That's what PW said. I think PW Green's a little bit late on the chat. All right. Well, I get it, but I don't know. All right. So the Democrats' spending bill could give 4 weeks of paid leave to people without jobs. If you don't got a fucking job, why do you need paid leave? Can you guys explain this to me? If you don't have a fucking job, why do you need paid leave? You don't have a job. Oh, I need a vacation from not working. I gotta read this shit.
it can't be that simple. So we'll have to see what's in the article because, oh my goodness.
It says the latest version of the House Democrats' massive $1.7 trillion reconciliation bill contains a provision guaranteeing 4 weeks of federal paid medical and family leave even if you're unemployed. Even if you're unemployed. That provision in question is buried deep in the Build Back Better Act as Democrats desperately try to get legislation across the finish line. One has to turn to page 1065 of the House Rules Committee approved bill to find the measure in question, which was whittled down to 4 weeks of comprehensive paid family leave and medical leave from President Biden's initial demand of 12 weeks. The provision would create an entitlement to allow for Social Security funds to be drawn upon by individuals who can self-attest their eligibility for the funds even without being employed. A Republican study committee memo obtained by Fox Business says the new paid leave entitlement would mandate workers get 4 weeks of paid leave, under which workers could self-attest their eligibility and do not even need to be currently employed. But what are you getting it for? What do you need the paid leave for? I don't understand. They're not even saying what you get the paid leave for.
So is this so this is paid for by the government, so they're getting paid twice?
I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
The House Ways and Means Democrat spokesman told Fox News that the bill requires that a person have wages within the most recent quarter before their qualifying event. So if you worked, in the quarter previously, you can get it. But it doesn't matter. You're still not working. Why do you need paid leave from a job that you're not working? That doesn't make sense. I need paid leave from my job. Okay, what's your job? Well, I don't have a job. Well, then why do you need paid leave? Because I just want some money. Just give me the fucking money and shut the fuck up.
Nah, I like PW Green's answer for beer.
For beer, yeah, I guess so, huh? Right? For beer. No, for Crown Royal salted caramel. That's what I need it for. Jeez Louise, man.
I can't even see when you drink your Crown Royal because I'm still just looking at the Elks picture.
Is that you're not looking at you don't see the screen?
On this screen, it just shows me and you and your Elks picture, and then I just got your. I don't have the little circles and stuff like that, or the chat on this one. I have to look at this one. So if you take a swig, I'm like 30 seconds behind you.
Oh, that's right, because you're looking at this. You don't need to see me. Why do you want to see me so bad? Here, let me put this a little bit lower. And there, now.
When you take a swig of Crown, I know to have a drink with you.
Oh, well, here, look. Now, see down there? Now you can look down there and you'll see me. See me in the bottom corner down there? In the bottom, right below this section?
Nope.
You don't see me down here? Look, see where my pointer's going down, down, down? Right there? At the bottom of your screen?
Can I move my little... That's where my face is.
That's where your face is? Well...
Let's see.
How about if I move you over there? Now you can see me, kind of?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, do you feel bad?
A little bit.
You just like looking at my face, don't you? I know I got a good-looking face. You know.
Oh, yeah, I got a huge crush on you.
Right? That's why you and I slept in the same room when we were in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we shared couches. Well, we did share a couch because it was the same couch. It was just two separate couches. it was still part of the same couch, right? All right,
Oh,
so
you know what I did once you went to sleep? We were snuggling. We
I
was
don't remember none of that.
oh yeah,
I
we was
don't.
snuggling.
I'm ready to earn my master's in healthcare, but I need
I don't know about that. Some more Alec Baldwin shit. Alec Baldwin rush shooting. The armorer's lawyer dismisses the claim of inexperience and questions live ammo on the set. Which that's what we should all be doing, right? Who in their right? If it's a freaking movie, there should be no live ammo on the set whatsoever. If you took
I was
that
just
gun,
kidding, Boris. Oh, jeez.
if you're on a movie set and you have a gun on a movie set, even if you take it out for target practice, when you bring her back to that movie set, you should not have live ammo. Just saying.
They should be using real guns on the set anyway. It's called CGI, motherfucker.
That's very true too. Right? Let's see. So the legal team for Rust Armor, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, is pushing back against concerns about her level of experience while questioning how and why live ammo made it to the Alec Baldwin movie set. Never in a million years did Hannah think that live rounds could have been in the dummy round box. One of her attorneys, Jason Bowles, said in a statement shared with Fox News on Thursday, which I'd have to agree. Who puts those in there and why is the central question. Let's see. The remarks come as sources close to the set are raising concerns about Gutierrez Reed experience and maturity, and as details in Santa Fe search warrants suggest a break in the established firearm safety protocol. So I'm gonna go down the whole little tinfoil hat thing for you today, drunk. So let's talk about this. So they're saying the armorer from the set has been in trouble before. Oh shit, Sheepdog, happy late birthday, brother! Happy birthday! Where's all my sound things? What can we do? We can play this one? No. No, we'll play, what's the better one? Where is it? Where's my good one? Happy birthday! Anyway, so going down my tinfoil hat. So they knew this armorer had issues in the past.
And very little experience.
Very little experience. So let's say, and you know this works only if Alex Baldwin had something to do with it. Or Alec, excuse me. Right? Because he's the one that shot it. He's the one that, I mean, what did he say? What if I shot you right now as a joke? Supposedly as a joke. And then he shot him. Shot those two people. So my conspiracy theorist in me coming out is saying that, well, they hired somebody who they could easily blame for it, which they did. And I mean, how the hell, like everybody's saying, how the hell do you get live rounds on a set?
Oh, a patsy. I think they call it. Do they call that a patsy?
I think so. So I think this armorer is Alec Baldwin's patsy. I think these people got Clintoned, or I should say Baldwined. Baldwin did it. What do you think? Watch 20 years from now, or maybe even sooner. Comes out that Alec Baldwin really had a feud with this person. No, I'm not. I don't think it was Helena. I don't think it was her. I think he had a problem with the director. Bitch tells me my acting sucks. Fuck that bitch. I'm gonna shoot that bitch. Or that asshole. Which I don't know if I think the director he shot too was a woman too, wasn't it?
No, it was a guy, but supposedly the director was, or the assistant director, I think isn't his title. Supposedly the same guy that got shot through. I guess they were standing behind each other, so it went through her.
Yeah.
And then got him. Supposedly, he was the actual person that handed him the gun.
Interesting.
Supposedly, I hear a lot of stuff. Just saying. That's what I always.
What if maybe? Okay, then here's when maybe it went this way. Alec Baldwin and Helena maybe had Alec Baldwin went and touched her booty on accident or on purpose, and she said, "I'm gonna file a sexual harassment claim against you," or maybe he groped her, or maybe he Bill Cosby'd her. I don't know. There's something fishy with this. There's just too much. There's too much going on here. Something
Or
fishy.
maybe he hired some sort of psychopath that actually hated his guts and planted it. But these are the same reasons why, number one, you shouldn't be using real guns on a fucking set. We have CGI now. This is not the 1950s. We don't have any John Wayne shit. And
The American badass.
number two, if you're going to be handling a goddamn gun, you need to know etiquette of checking the gun. I watch people in my shop.
Hold on. Did you just say etiquette?
Etiquette, whatever it is.
I'm tongue tied today too, so I just had to fuck with you a little bit because I'm tongue tied too.
Yeah, but I've seen people like when we were in Vegas. When I was handed the weapon, even though the person that owned the weapon knew exactly what was going on with this particular person's weapon, still went through all there's like 4 steps. I think there's like 4 steps that you're supposed to go through. But if anybody else's, you're handing off a weapon to somebody, it's supposed to go through these certain things that everybody follows the rules. And so even when I didn't know the rules, but if I did, even though this person went through the rules, even when I got it, I'm supposed to do the same thing, right? If I'm right, I think I'm right.
I don't know. I kind of zoned out. You went a little long there. Sorry, but I guess you're right. No, yeah, you're supposed to.
He was
to follow the rules.
supposed to check the gun. It doesn't matter if the other person said they checked the gun, even if you watched them check the gun.
Yes. Just like
it doesn't matter. Once it gets into your hands, you have to secure that one. Especially if it's supposed to be inoperable or not able to be fired.
It's just like if you load if somebody loads your trailer for you, somebody connects your trailer for you before you take off, you go back there and you double check and make sure they connected your trailer right, because you're the one going to be driving that trailer, and if that trailer comes off your truck, it's your fucking fault, no matter who loaded it for you. Anyways, all right, let's move to a new thing. I think we've killed this one. No pun intended. No pun intended. But fuck Alec Baldwin. Or maybe maybe somebody in a set was a Trump supporter.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna get charged, but he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna do any time. So he's gonna get
my
charged.
teaching career to higher levels while helping my.
Yeah, he'll get charged with something.
And a civil suit, but will he spend time in a metal box? No. I don't think so.
Because I like being in a circle. And I was just messing with Drunk Uncle the other night, so I put him in a square. I could change it. It doesn't take that long to change. Just go to edit. Whoops, hold on.
That was better than the pink border he had me in the other day.
I didn't have you in pink border, did I?
For a little bit.
Hold on.
It was fabulous.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the right one. I want to... Why is it do... Oh, wait. I'm on... Here, let me edit this. Here. Oh, it still says entire screen.
Boris.
Let's do... that's weird. Oh, shape. There we go. We can do a squircle. We can make it a semicircle. Or we can make him round. You want him to be round too? What do you look like now? Is it round now? I can't see.
I don't know.
Oh shoot.
I still got pink hanging around the outside.
Do ya? The border, remove the border in. You're not round. You're still round. I'm showing male. Hold on. Zoom. Yeah, there is still pink around you, isn't it? I don't know why that is. Why is it not round? Go custom? There you go. Now you should be circle.
Pink is my favorite color.
It is his favorite color. Now why can't I close it out? I can't mess with it anymore. Uh-oh, something's
Well,
going
my
on here.
favorite color really isn't a color.
Okay, now I don't know what. It won't let me get out. Gosh darn it. There's your pink gone. Your pink is gone. Let's go back to. Let's go to round. But it's not round. I don't know why. But I can't get out of this thing now. I can't get out of this thing. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Let me go to this one. There we go. Oh, because zoom is coming into a circle. That's why I can't do it. I think square is better for you anyways. We're just going to stick with square for him.
I'm a total square, bro.
Or we'll just go to wide. We'll just go back to what he was.
I'm gonna tell on you if you smoke cigarettes.
Okay, now that's really weird. There we go. We'll do that. See, now I messed it all up. Anyways. Who cares? All right, so where were we? Illinois community members host rally for 5th grader punished for not wearing mask. And who keeps texting me? I can't answer right now, dude. I'm on the show. But no. Community members in Elmhurst, Illinois held a rally Thursday for a 5th grader who was being punished for not wearing a mask. Organized by Thompson's parents, community members gathered outside the school to protest the punishment for the student. When a kid is being bullied by a teacher and the principal and the kids, at least I can do is help. So they said more parents should be fighting. This is just like what's happening in those little kids in Florida. Let's see, what did they do? Coronavirus prevention, mask protection, N95. What does that look like when you first look at it?
A bra?
Yeah, that's when I saw that. The first thing I thought of was a bra. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Good for them. You shouldn't be making little tiny itty bitty kids wearing masks, right? We already know masks are not good for air to get through. It cuts off your oxygen supply. So and that's why they haven't made it available or forced kids to do it yet. A lot of places say if a kids are under a certain age, they shouldn't wear the mask, right? So get rid of these freaking, you know, especially a kid wearing a mask for how long are they in school? Like 6 hours a day? What's up, Mr. Bill? What's up, big guy? How the heck you doing? All right, let's move on to the next news. I gotta start getting paid for every time drunk uncle goes to take a piss. How rich I would be if I got a dime for every time you took a leak?
You'd probably get $1 a night at least.
At least. All
I'm
right.
telling you, I gotta lean over.
If you suffer from diabetes type 2 or
oh, that's nasty. Let's see. Kyle Rittenhouse shouted friendly as he was chased by a man moments before the fatal shooting. A detective testifying in the ongoing trial for Kyle Rittenhouse said the defendant shouted friendly, friendly, friendly as he was being chased by a man whom he later fatally shot, as Rittenhouse's attorney described the confrontation as a classic ambush. Jurors on Wednesday, so this was yesterday, spent much of the day hearing testimony regarding footage from the night of the August 25th. This Rittenhouse trial is just such a joke. Doesn't the prosecutor look like the guy from Batman: The Dark Knight? What was his name on there? Wasn't that Commissioner Gordon? Doesn't he kind of look like Commissioner Gordon from The Dark Knight?
I don't know. He looks like a rat to me with like a 14-year-old mustache.
He's got a shitty. He's a shitty fucking lawyer. Is all I can say. The judge was getting pissed off at him today too, and so get this. We're watching it, right, and streaming it. The judge or the what is it? Law and Order TV. They actually didn't cut the judge's mic off when they went to a break, and the judge is like, "Oh my god, how long has this guy been on the stand? How long is this trial gonna last?" Right? And then at the end of the day, the judge is like, "So can you, prosecution, can you honestly give me how long of a fucking day? How long we're gonna be here for?" Oh, and he's all, "Are we gonna end this trial anytime soon?" Prosecutor will be replaced after the Kenosha burns again and when Kyle's free. Oh yeah.
If he was just able to be completely honest, like as a judge, I was like, bro, you're making the case for them. They barely have to say anything.
Dude, and it wasn't even just that, like so part, the one of the defense attorney, was like, "Come on, judge, this is freaking getting old. Is he going to get to the point or what?" And so the judge even asked me, like, "Are you going to get to the point?" And the prosecutor's like, "Well, it's relative to the case." And the judge's like, "How is it relative to the case?" And the prosecutor's like, "Well, it's this and that." And the judge's like, "No, it's not. That's not relative to the case." And then the prosecutor said something else, and he's like, "That's not relative to the case. And that's not relative to the case." He's like, "You need to get to the point, prosecutor," or whatever, or counselor, or whatever the hell he called him. I mean, the judge is fucking the judge. I don't think the judge is liberal. I think the judge is a fucking conservative. Or if he is liberal, he is turning conservative real fucking quick. You can tell the judge is not letting shit go down crazy. And but the only problem is the judge doesn't. All the judge does is make sure everybody stays within the rules. The judge doesn't, it's the jury who decides if you're guilty or not. So
Yeah, but the judge decides what the punishment is. I always keep that in mind.
okay, I always forget about that. I'm still not. Are you sure? Just like double checking.
I'm pretty damn sure. The jury decides guilty, not guilty. The judge renders the punishment, and I think under certain circumstances, the judge can just be like, "No." I think can't see that for sure, but the judge.
No, yes, that is true. I've seen cases to where the judge can overrule the jury. I think isn't that what it is? A judge does have the ability to say, "Look, the jury's wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm changing the rule." I'm pretty sure they can do that. Let's see which one
Then
was
it'll
it.
probably go to the Supreme Court and stuff like that. It'll be a little bit more, more drawn out. Judges generally don't want to do that because the nothing looks uh, more worse on a judge's stamp than one of their rulings overturned.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna find this. I want to find this hot mic.
But
Okay,
what I
so
will
that's their
say,
long lunch.
this is an idea off the top of my head because I don't really see too many people doing this. You'll need help from people in Discord or in the chat and stuff like that. But because supposedly this trial is going to go on for about 2 more weeks. Get timestamps of all the highlights.
Yeah, I got to start doing that.
I think that would be a good idea. I think it'll get you some good views.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm gonna play this part. I think this is where the judge had the hot mic. Hold on. Oh wait, they'd already turned it off. So like, and they noticed that the hot mic was on.
Yeah, James Poole. I think that's the only thing they're going to be able to get him with. But still, a long rifle is a long rifle, and people from where I'm from, you get a long rifle when you're like 8. So there might be ways outside of that too. I have no
Potentially
idea.
that clock switch you won't be able to see from the driver.
Maybe it was this one right here. Hold on, let me see.
Anyway. They know how precise I am about times anyway.
I think it's right here. Hold on, let's see. Maybe not. I gotta find it. I know it was on today's. Hold on. Cause see, they're still live right here. Was it this part? Yeah, it is right here. Listen.
Subway tomorrow, so they'll get the orders in the morning. We're gonna do Subway tomorrow, so they're gonna get the orders.
Okay. Sounds good.
So listen.
This seems like an eternity.
He's all. This seems like an eternity.
What's that?
Marcus snapping his picture when he just walking by him. The witness.
He's not supposed to do that. Oh man. This seems like it's been going on forever.
Now he says, it seems like this has been going on forever.
Well, like I said, I think we broke it. It was like 22.
It's not loud. I can barely hear it too, guys. It's hard to hear. I don't know any other way to turn it up for you guys because everything's turned all the way up.
They're off mic, but the mics are still turned on, so I'm sure he's not sitting right in front of the microphone. So.
Well, no, he's got a mic. He's probably got a wire. They're in front. They're on the judge. Here, hold on. Let me play it again. I turned something up. Let me see if this helps you guys out.
What's that?
Hold on, that wasn't it.
This seems like an eternity.
You can barely hear him. He says, "This seems like an eternity."
What's that?
Marcus snapping his picture when he just walking by him. The witness.
He's not supposed to do that. Oh man.
He's like, "Oh man.
This seems like it's been going on forever."
This seems like it's been going on forever.
Well, like I said, I think we broke it. It was like 22.
We had Mr. McWilliams or McWilliams.
So they're talking about how long.
We had Mr. McGinnis, so we took a break, and that's when.
And now they realize what was going on, so they shut it off. But I just think I gotta timestamp. I gotta save this.
Well, you're basically getting 2 witnesses a day so far, it seems like.
Well, here's the problem. The stupid prosecutor was asking just the stupidest questions. He wasn't going anywhere with it. He wasn't doing his fucking job right.
Oh yeah, the prosecutor was asking for like an hour and a half, and then the defense was in there like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, so watch this. At the very end, we'll go to the very end. The judge asked, here, watch, I'll show you. The judge like, are we going to be finished anytime soon? Hold on, let's see. Where was it?
I'm glad you asked.
Here we go.
Coming on schedule, but how are we coming on this anticipated schedule?
I'm glad you asked. We have witness Jason Lekowski, who will begin tomorrow morning and will be similar, I would expect, in length to Mr. Balch. After that, we do have a witness that I'd like to start Monday morning for scheduling purposes.
So watch this. This is funny.
What I'd like to do for the rest of the day tomorrow is we have a number of other witnesses that will be short, hopefully shorter. So my hope is to get through as many of those as we can.
Hold on.
The bottom line, judges, if we get to the 3:30 in the afternoon or thereabouts, I'd rather not start a large witness on a late Friday afternoon and pause for the weekend. I'd rather do Mr. Grossport's beginning Monday morning. Maybe we'll get to 4:55 tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
And I appreciate the information. What I'm more concerned with is how much of are we going to finish next week?
I believe that we will be done with our case probably at a Tuesday at this rate. That's my hope.
Okay, then we'll finish this week or next week.
I can't make predictions on Mr. Beard's process.
I can't hear exactly what he said, but by the gist that I got from it, the defense attorney's like, it all depends on how long this fucking asshole takes. That's what it seemed like to me, what he said. So they're like, right? And the prosecutor's just like laughing.
Yeah, because I've heard that I think he's plans on calling at least 4 more witnesses. At least.
Oh, no, he said he had a whole bunch of short witnesses, like 10, 15-minute witnesses, which...
That's what I mean. I said, he named 2, and then he said a couple more that will maybe take a while. So that's 4 at least. But the audio was clipping in and out. I couldn't hear it fully.
Yeah, it was it's bad. It's bad. And the judge is not taking his shit at all. So like whenever, I object, from the defense side, normally he's like, yeah, I agree with you.
Bring your brand to where they browse with Amazon.
So he always says, sustained, right? Yeah, sustained. Let's see. It's either sustained or what is the other word?
Overruled.
Overruled, yeah. So he's been saying sustained all day long. Every time the defense lawyer throws something out there, he's
saying
like
overruled.
Huh?
Wait a minute. An objection from which side?
When the defense side was objecting, he always said sustained, it seemed like.
Oh, okay. Well, I watched some where he overruled objections from the prosecution. So
from the prosecution, yeah, because he's pissed off at the prosecutors. The prosecutor's pissing off. I'm surprised they don't bring in another prosecutor. Just saying. All right, so Senator Rand Paul accuses Fauci of changing gain-of-function definition to cover your ass in a fiery clash. Please tell me they got the video. It doesn't look like it. What? No video? Oh, come on. Don't tell me that shit. Let's go to YouTube. It's got to be on here. Rand Paul, Fauci. It's got to be on here. Here it is.
Senator Paul. Dr. Fauci, I don't expect you today to admit that you approved of NIH funding for gain-of-function research in Wuhan, but your repeated denials have worn thin, and a majority of Americans, frankly, don't believe you. Even the NIH now admits that EcoHealth Alliance did perform experiments in Wuhan that created viruses not found in nature that actually did gain in lethality. The facts are clear. The NIH did fund gain-of-function research in Wuhan, despite your protestations. You can deny it all you want, but even the Chinese authors of the paper, in their paper, admit that viruses not found in nature were created, and yes, they gained in infectivity. Your persistent denials, though, are not simply a stain on your reputation, but are a clear and present danger to the country and to the world. As Professor Kevin Esfelt of MIT has written, gain-of-function research looks like a gamble that civilization can't afford to risk. And yet here we are again, with you steadfast in your denials. Why does it matter? Because gain-of-function research with laboratory-created viruses not found in nature could cause a pandemic even worse the next time. We're suffering today from one that has a mortality of approximately 1%. They're experimenting with viruses that have mortalities of between 15 and 50%. Yes, our civilization could be at risk from one of these viruses. Experiments that combine unknown viruses with known pandemic-causing viruses are incredibly risky. Experiments that combine unknown viruses with coronaviruses that have as much as 50% mortality could endanger civilization as we know it.
All right, question for you guys. So this thing's like 8 minutes long. We're almost 2 minutes in. I want to get to the part where he says that to freaking cover your ass. You guys want to wait? I'm going to wait. I think it's worth listening to. What do you think, Drunk?
Me too. I'm interested.
All right, let's listen to this whole video.
And here you sit,
And I'm going to have some Crown Royal.
unwilling to accept any responsibility for the current pandemic and unwilling to take any steps to prevent gain-of-function research from possibly unleashing an even more deadly virus. You mislead the public by saying that the published viruses could not be COVID. Well, exactly no one is alleging that. No one is alleging that the published viruses by the Chinese are COVID. What we are saying is that this was risky type of research, gain-of-function research. It was risky to share this with the Chinese, and that COVID may have been created from a not yet revealed virus. We don't anticipate the Chinese are going to reveal the virus if it came from their lab.
Oh,
You know that, but you continue to mislead. You continue to support NIH money going to Wuhan. You continue to say you trust the Chinese scientist. You appear to have learned nothing from this pandemic. Will you today finally take some responsibility for funding gain-of-function research in Wuhan?
No.
Senator, with all due respect, I disagree with so many of the things that you've said.
Why do people say with all due respect? You know what? You know what you're saying when you say with all due respect. You know what? Go fuck yourself. That's what you're saying, right? Well, isn't that exactly
I was
what?
getting ready to say that. With all due respect, go fuck yourself.
Right?
But I said it with all due respect.
Yeah, you know. Come on, fucking Fauci.
First of all, gain of function is a very nebulous term. We have spent
That's a very nebulous term. All right, let's look up that word. It's a new word of the day, folks. We need to hold on. Hold
And
on.
maybe turn down the volume on the audio from them just a little bit. It's clipping.
It's clipping for you? Okay, nebulous. Let me look up nebulous. Nebulous.
I would in this internal.
Excuse me.
In the center.
Hold on, let me turn them down before I forget. There we go. Nebulous. Nebulous is the definition of related to or resembling a nebula. Oh, like, don't you hate it? What does nebulous mean? Well, it's of or to relating a nebula. So now you gotta look at fucking nebula? You know, you motherfuckers. Just tell me what it means, asshole. Vague. Okay, so vague. It's indistinct. Which means not sharply outlined. It's been blurred. Oh, really? So that's you know what he's saying. So he's equaling it to saying, well, you know, this shirt is not black. This shirt is I don't know. Hold on, wait. So that's not brown. That's an auburn brown, right? That's what they're fucking. That's you know.
It's a mixture of oak wood and beige, and the nebulous is the center. So I think I was somewhat right when I meant like the center. You know, when you have two circles that cross, and then you have that little common area in the middle.
You don't want my two circles to cross. Sorry, I got you. I'm sorry. I had to go there. Had to do it. Oh no! All right, let's play this dumbass again.
Us, but outside bodies, a considerable amount of effort to give a more precise definition to the type of research that is of concern that might lead.
Actually, I got a better one. You know what, officer? I wasn't doing 67, or I wasn't doing 67 miles an hour. I wasn't doing 75. Right? It's just like a change of number. Never mind. That was a bad example.
To a dangerous situation. You are aware of that. That is called P3CO.
We're aware that you deleted gain of function from the NIH website.
Well, I can get back to that in a moment if we have time. But let's get back to the operating framework and guide rails of which we operate.
Remember how I told you about the time frames of these questions, and then when they have to move on?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing. We can get back to that if we have time. So what he tells me is he's going to try to just talk and talk and talk until time runs out. My prediction.
We're going to circle back to that. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, let's see.
And you have ignored them. The guidelines are very, very clear that you have to be dealing with a pathogen that clearly is shown and very likely to be highly transmissible in an uncontrollable way in humans and to have a high degree of morbidity and mortality, and that you do experiments to enhance that, hence the word EPPP, enhanced pathogens of
So when
potential
EcoHealth
pandemic.
Alliance took the virus
well, can I would love to finish.
SHC014 and combined it with WIV1 and caused a recombinant virus that doesn't exist in nature, and it made mice sicker, mice that had humanized cells, you're saying that that's not gain-of-function research?
According to the framework and guidelines.
So what you're
of
doing is
P3
defining away gain-of-function. You're simply saying it doesn't exist because you changed the definition on the NIH website. This is terrible, and you're completely trying to escape the idea that we should do something about trying to prevent a pandemic from leaking from a lab. There's the preponderance of evidence now points towards this coming from the lab, and what you've done is change the definition on your website to try to cover your ass, basically. That's what you've done. You've changed the website to try to have a new definition that doesn't include the risky research that's going on. Until you admit that it's risky, we're not going to get anywhere. You have to admit that this research was risky. The NIH has now rebuked them. Your own agency has rebuked them. But the thing is you're still unwilling to admit that they gained in function when they say they became sicker. They gained in lethality. It's a new virus. That's not gain of function?
According to the definition that is currently operable.
Is that coming through? Can you guys hear that? Do you guys hear
According
this?
to the definition, I don't want to go to jail.
Right? I have a question. Do you guys hear?
I heard a lot of people in the 80s because I pumped them full of ACT when they had HIV, and it made them worse. But you could have got it from a cereal box. I stand by that.
Okay,
I was never wrong. This guy's a fucking cunt.
It's not coming through my ears. That's why I'm asking.
You know, Senator,
Yeah, he
let's
is.
make it clear for the people who are listening. The current definition was done over a 2 to 3 year period by outside bodies, including the NSABB, 2 conferences by the National Academy of Science, Engineering, and Medicine on December 2014.
You notice how he has to read that shit? It's like he knew they were going to do this to him, so he had to write that shit down and write out a statement.
March 2016, we commissioned external risk-benefit assessment, and then on January of 2017, the Office of Science and Technology Policy of the White House issued the current policy.
And coincidentally,
I have not
the
changed
definition
any
appeared
definition.
on the same day the NIH said that yes, there was a gain of function in Wuhan. The same day the definition appeared, the new definition, to try to define away what's going on in Wuhan. Until you accept it, until you accept responsibility, we're not going to get anywhere close to trying to prevent another lab leak of this dangerous sort of experiment. You won't admit that it's dangerous, and for that lack of judgment, I think it's time that you resign.
Thank you, Senator Paul.
Oh, hold on. I got to do that again then. Oops.
Gabagoo. Gabagoo.
Let's see. What's my settings? Okay. And if you notice the flower on his lapel right there, if you guys notice, you're going to see a lot of people wearing those. That's because November is Veterans Month. Veterans Day is coming up, folks, November 11th. In fact, the mail lady wouldn't deliver the gifts I have for the veterans today, but so I have to go to the post office tomorrow. But I'm heading down to the VA hospital, and we giving out some gifts to the veterans.
To give the time to Dr.
Thank you, Matt Rogers.
Well, there were so many things that are egregious misrepresentation here, Madam Chair.
Yeah, from your side, asshole. And once again, like I said, thank you, Matt Rogers. He donated 4 cats for the veterans. And they're not cheap.
4 pussies.
Yeah, he donated 4 pussy cats for the veterans that are very, very expensive. So thank you once again, Matt Rogers, for donating to the veterans.
I don't think I'll
Right?
be able to refute all of them, but just a couple of them for the listeners to hear for.
Oh, so you're going to pick and choose which ones you want to refute. Oh, I get it. Let's pick and choose. Well, you know,
I got 30 times I was wrong, but I'm going to pick out the 3 that I was
right.
possibly right.
You know what, sir? You raped 30 kids. Yeah, but I only sped one time in my life.
Out of way.
You said I was a speeder. I wasn't speeding, officer. Right? Oh my gosh. And look, how do you? he's reading from a piece of paper the response to the question that was just asked. So he had all this stuff set up. It's bad. It's bad.
You have said that I am unwilling to take any responsibility for the current pandemic. I have no responsibility for the current pandemic. The current pandemic, okay? Number two, you said the overwhelming amount of evidence indicates that's a lab leak. I believe most card-carrying viral phylogenists and molecular virologists would disagree with you. That is much more likely, even though we leave open all possibilities, it's much more likely that this was a natural occurrence. Third, you say we've
tested 80,000 animals and no animals have been found with COVID.
Senator Paul, the time is set for.
And third, you made a statement just a moment ago that's completely incorrect, where you say we continue to support research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
You approved it in August of last year.
No, your statement says, quote, I wrote it down as you were writing. You continue to support.
You wrote it down as you were writing. You mean he wrote it down as he was speaking?
Research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
You were in committee a month ago and said you still trust the Chinese scientists and you still support the research over there. You said it a month ago in committee.
Paul, I have allowed Dr. Fauci to respond. You've had your time. I'm going to give him.
He's going to be dishonest. He ought to be challenged.
Senator Paul, we will allow Dr. Fauci to respond after you've.
Exactly what I was saying. Mark it down. Drunko was right again.
Accusations like
write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
That. Dr. Fauci.
Well, I don't have any more to say except to say that, as usual, and I have a great deal of respect for this body of the Senate, and it makes me very uncomfortable to have to say something, but he is egregiously incorrect in what he says. Thank you.
You are egregiously incorrect in what you say. I know, like, dude, I wish I could play poker with this dude, right? If he ever starts bluffing, he's like, I want to bet 20. Yeah, you're bluffing, dude. You're stuttering. I know you lie when you stutter.
Well, I mean, he's a proven liar, and that's why I love things like Steven Crowder. Whenever he's able to go back and pull these things, like when he said, "I always said that 3 shots was going to be the effective number."
We swear to stream the truth.
Crowder's like, okay, pulled 2 weeks ago. No more than 2 shots are going to be needed. Oh, let's go back a little bit farther. Oh, 1 shot. Vaccine mandates. I've always said we need vaccine mandates. 2 months ago, I never foresee any vaccine mandates. Fucking cunt.
Right. All right. I guess we should move on. Oh my gosh. Did you see what Julius wrote? November.
I'm always right. I used to be always wrong. Now I'm always right.
Yeah, that's true. He's on the right side now. All right. Indiana school admin explains how schools teach CRT without using that term. We're lying. Hold on, I got a burp. There we go. A public school administrator in Indiana went viral after posting a video explaining that Indiana schools are teaching CRT and intentionally deceiving concerned parents about whether or not they are. When we tell you that our schools aren't teaching critical race theory, well, you know what? We're just fucking lying to you. We don't give a shit about what you think, parents, because you know what? When your kids are at our fucking school, they're our kids, so go fuck yourself. That's basically what he's going to say without saying it that way.
Commies in training.
Right. He explained that he is an administrator in the largest school district in Indiana, which means he is present in dozens of classrooms a week. So he sees exactly what we're teaching our students. We don't have the quotes and theories as states per se. And state standards per se. We do have critical race theory in how we teach. So he's saying this. We tell our teachers to treat our students differently based on color. We tell our students every problem is a result of white men and that everything Western civilization built is racist. Capitalism is a tool of white supremacy. Those are straight out of the Kimberly Crenshaw's main points verbatim in CRT. Oh, wait, here we go. It's on video.
I'm the science coach and admin in the largest public school district in Indiana. I'm in dozens of classrooms a week, so I see exactly what we're teaching our students. When we tell you that schools aren't teaching critical race theory, that it's nowhere in our standards, that's misdirection. We don't have the quotes and theories as state standards per se. We do have critical race theory in how we teach. We tell our teachers to treat students differently based on color. We tell our students that every problem is a result of white men and that everything Western civilization built is racist. Capitalism as a tool of white supremacy. Those are straight out of Kimberly Crenshaw's main points, verbatim in Critical Race Theory, the writings that formed the movement. This is in math, history, science, English, the arts, and it's not slowing down. If students of color have lower reading scores, it's because of inequity.
Huh?
I said, I wonder if the author of this is white. I'm really hoping she is.
I think she is, isn't she? Didn't we look her up one time?
I don't know. They would just confirm what I've been saying, but I won't re-say it until I know whether or not she's white or not.
Let's see. What is her name again?
Was it Kimberly Crenshaw or something?
Let's see.
The first thing in the third paragraph? Kenneth. No.
Kimberly Crenshaw's. Yeah, you're right. Let's look her up. Let's look her up. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Isn't that a white name? Kimberly Crenshaw?
Sounds like it on face value.
Oh, whoa! We're wrong. Wait, she's American Civil Rights Advocate. Is this her?
Nah. She must be French.
Kimberly. Hold on. Let's see. See.
Right? Any Canadians out here in the Droit?
No. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. That is her. That's her. We were wrong. Holy shit! I guess good thing we didn't fucking bet on that one.
Yeah.
Drunk Uncle, you weren't. Write that down. Write it down. Drunk Uncle was wrong. Drunk Uncle was wrong. Write that shit down.
I didn't make a prediction, did I?
I don't know. Did he?
Make a prediction. But she had an accent, a droit, right? Accent of droit. So she's, I guess, French.
Damn this stuff. So apparently that dude won. So the truck driver from New Jersey won. The truck driver from New Jersey won. Edward Durr.
But they lost the governor, right?
I honestly don't know.
I think it's like 3 a.m. Another late night thing.
Oh, really? Okay. A whole bunch of ballots came in at like 2 o'clock in the morning again?
Something like that. Something like that.
My retirement plan with Voya keeps me moving.
All right, so check this out. So the Packers' Aaron Rodgers, I talked about this earlier. I told you it was going to be in here. Received homeopathic treatment to protect against COVID-19 is what is being reported. The Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers told reporters before the season start that he had been immunized against COVID-19, but after a positive test result on Wednesday, his true vaccination status was revealed. Well, that's bullshit, because we all know that even if you get the vaccine, you can still get COVID-19. It's been a lot of people have gotten COVID-19 when they've been vaccinated. So
and died.
Have they died too?
Yeah. We already forgot about Willie Mays and shit. Now I'm fucking up because I don't remember their names. But yeah, I mean, a few people have died from COVID complications after they've been double vaxxed. I mean, just a couple people, as in famous people.
Yeah. Well, come on, Brownie, get down, mamas. Rogers was asked directly about it back in August, to which he said he had been immunized. But after being ruled out for 10 days after testing positive for the virus, multiple reports stated that he had in fact not been vaccinated. What business is it of yours?
Oh, Colin Powell.
Oh, yeah, Colin
When
Powell.
he double vaxxed?
Yeah, but he
and
was old.
Boosters and...
He was old.
No, but it was complications of COVID, though.
Yeah, but, you know, what does it matter? Stop getting into people's own medical histories. None of your goddamn business. Right? According to the NFL.com, Rodgers had applied for an exemption but was denied. He then went on to receive homeopathic treatment from his personal doctor in order to raise his antibody levels. But when the NFL, PA, and league reviewed his case, they agreed his treatment did not provide any documented protection from the coronavirus. So Rodgers was not considered fully vaccinated by the league standards and was supposed to follow proper protocols. It says the primary responsibility for enforcement within the club facilities rests with each club. Failure to properly enforce the protocols has resulted in discipline being assessed against individual clubs in the past. So what's going to happen to the Packers? Rodgers may have gotten his inspiration for the alternative medicine from fiancée Shailene Woodley. Who's Shailene Woodley? I don't know who that is.
That girl, she got 2 eyes, 2 ears.
Oh, that girl. Okay, yeah. I think everything about... Oh, there she is right there. I think everything about my lifestyle is fairly alternative, she told Flaunt. I gather my own spring water from mountains every month. I go to a farm to get my food. I make everything from my own toothpaste to my own body lotions and face oils. Okay, that's a little too much. I could go on for hours. I'll make my own medicines. I don't get those from doctors. I make my own cheese and forage wild foods and identify wild plants. It's a lifestyle. Interesting.
Eric, you're probably right. I got them mixed up. Willie Mays, not... I meant Hank Aaron, not Willie Mays. Touche, my friend. Touche.
I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Let's see here. So listen to this. Liberals mock family of 11 featured on CNN concerned about rising costs of milk. So they mock a family of 11. Having 9 kids, that's got to be hard, right? So CNN was mocking them. So let's hear this. A large family featured on CNN discussing the rising cost of basic groceries like milk was mocked by some progressive media figures on Thursday. To demonstrate the squeeze, let's see, where was it? Of inflation and supply chain issues on everyday Americans, CNN Newsday featured the Stotlers, a Texas couple looking after 9 children, 2 of whom they are biological kids, while they've adopted 6 more and have a foster kid. Krista Stotler said she started seeing prices rising this summer and it was costing them an extra $100 a week on groceries. To a family of 9, that's a lot of freaking money. A gallon of milk was $1.99, now it's $2.79. When you buy 12 gallons a week times 4 weeks, that's a lot of money, she said. And her husband Larry added he felt guilty that they were being forced to buy less healthy foods to save money. Liberals jumped on the segment and appeared to mock the family's concern. 12 gallons of milk a week may sound like a lot, but they've actually had to cut out their milk baths on alternate days. Oh my gosh, what a bunch of dickheads. Here, let's watch it. Let's see how much of a dick they're being. Wow, no sound.
Inflation and severe constraints on the supply chain.
Huh?
I said, this biscuit neck. She annoys the shit out of me.
She does? I never watched her.
Yeah, she got a biscuit neck, too.
Families are being forced to deal with the consequences in their everyday lives. Evan McMorris Santoro is live for us in New York City right now. Evan, you spoke with one couple about how this new economic reality is affecting how they feed their kids. What did they tell you?
Well, Brianna, that's right. The important thing about this inflation right now is, you know, there are reasons why it's happening, but the important thing is where it's actually hitting. And it's hitting things like the cost of shelter, the cost of gasoline, like where I am at this gas station behind me. Gas is up more than $1 since last year. And here in Manhattan, obviously.
We have 2 biological kids, and then my wife and I have a big heart for adoption, so we adopted a sibling group of 2, then 3, then 1, and then we have a kid living with us right now who's kind of in a foster situation.
It feels like money isn't going as far as it used to.
Okay, let's see what we can do. I think probably in June, it was about $1 was worth $1. So now that $1 is worth about 70 cents. All right, now we're moving on to dairy, which is right there. We started seeing everything going up. Grocery prices went up. Gallon of milk was $1.99. Now it's $2.79. Well, when you buy 12 gallons a week times 4 weeks, you know, that's a lot of money. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, brother.
Again, this is what they buy every week.
If you want to get any of these that are $1.79, you can pick 5 boxes worth.
Grocery shopping means tough choices right now.
We're not buying the most healthy stuff because that prices have gone way up. But I feel kind of guilty sometimes we can't afford the really good things that would be healthier also.
Okay, so P.F. Chang's is like the elite. So let's
You mean elite price or elite quality?
Like both.
Okay, so
So where are the family size meals?
The Stotlers keep a close eye on their budget, and they shop deals.
This is 20 ounces. How many ounces is that? 24, so get that one.
Krista loves a coupon.
Buy this and get Rotel and chips free, is what it's supposed to be.
But these days, the family grocery list and the money they carefully plan to spend sometimes don't match.
We're at $90 already, and we've got a basket and a half left. But God is good and always provides, so let's see where we'll go.
The math at the grocery store worked out.
Okay, so I don't need this. We're going to take that off, and then we're going to add these items. Awesome, guys. Y'all did great.
Then they had to add in the rest of the week's shopping. That gets delivered.
Oh, look, the Walmart stuff came.
The grand total, $310. How much would you have spent maybe back in March to do this?
But where are they making fun of them? That they're making fun of them. I guess they're not going to show that part. CNN, I don't know. Anyways, fuck it. I tried.
I wonder where they lived to where they were getting a gallon of milk for $1.99.
Right?
I mean, we don't buy milk much anymore at the shop, but I thought it was about $3.30 a gallon.
Oh, I see what's going on. There's all these Twitter feeds are, I guess, are these people that they're check marks, so they must work for CNN. That's probably what it is. Nobody mentioning that she thought P.F. Chang's was the healthy stuff. Due to inflation, I've been forced to alter my milk bath daily from. Okay, so Nick must be a person. A gallon of milk hasn't cost $1.99 in 3 decades, and who buys 48 gallons a month? Somebody with a whole bunch of kids. Yeah, I see where they're talking shit. You know, fuck them. Having to buy 12 gallons a week means you have an issue with contraception, not the price of milk. I'm surprised this guy didn't say, why don't you go abort one of those 18-year-old kids that you have?
Well, that person obviously didn't even watch the video because they said they only have 2 biological kids, did they not?
Yeah, they said about how many they've adopted. They've adopted a lot of kids. So, well, it's CNN. What do you expect? They're a bunch of douches. Fuck CNN, right? The family was starved in Alaska for $310. I know. I watched something the other day. It was about a gnome, and heck, we'll check it. We'll go to it. Hold on, let's go to it. Fuck it. I sometimes watch the show called Gold Rush, and I saw one of the people from Gold Rush on there, and I was like, let's check it out. So they're showing the prices in Nome, Alaska, which is nowhere near the price where Boris is, but still.
Oh yeah, because they gotta have it
flown in. Everything has to be flown in.
Yeah.
Let's see, where was it? What day did I watch that? Here it is, right here. I won't show the whole video.
Hey everyone.
Let's see. They're saying a meal costs $30 for one person.
How much? $7 a pound.
So price of garlic is $7 a pound.
This is cheap medicine here, actually.
I always take garlic when I'm sick.
Yeah. So it's not so bad. How much do you think Alaskan?
Okay, how much do you think this gallon for this water right here is? Clearly Alaskan glacial water.
24 in there, right?
Let's see. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I can't see. I think they said
4 rows looks to be about 6. It's generally about a case. Let's see. Well, I know it's going to be a lot more, but I would say $13 to $14 is what it should be.
$13 to $14. What do you think it's going to be up in Nome, Alaska? All right, let's see what they
A
say.
case of Alaskan glacier water.
Glacier.
Yeah, it's nice water because it's glacial. So how much do you think that is?
$42.
Yeah.
$42 for water.
$42.
And actually, it's only an 18-pack. I don't know how 4 goes into 18, so they're off. It's got to be a 24-pack. But yeah. And you know, I can go to Costco and get like a 30 some odd pack for like $2.99 or less than that even. So holy shit, yeah.
$42 for
4, 5, 6 times 18 of them.
18.
No, see, he can't count. It's 6 by 4, so it's for 24.
So 8.
Or is there only 3? 1. Let's see. Is there 1, 2? No, it is an 18-pack. There's only 3
I see
there.
4.
Do you see 4 across? There's 1, 2.
Because the packaging is covering.
Okay, yeah, I guess it is 4. 1, 2. Yeah, there's 4. But still.
2 goes. It's $2 a pop.
Yeah.
For Natty Ice.
Natty Ice is $30.19. How much is I don't drink beer, so how much is
for Natty Ice
for a 12-pack of Natty Ice? $30.
12-pack?
Yeah, look, it says right there, 12-pack. Or 12 ounces. Hold on, wait. No, 18-pack. I'm sorry. 18-pack.
18-pack. $8.
$8 over there? Okay. But what's funny is look how much Bud is.
About 13.
But I don't see. I'm tired of my manhood. I want to suppress it, so I'll drink Bud Light. So I'm less managed because there's really no place for the man to go here in Nome. There's only up because it's toxic masculinity. Bud Light deals with it. You do not have toxic masculinity.
This guy's a dumbass. He's the stupidest guy I ever met.
He just had toxins.
He needs to be getting that Pabst Blue Ribbon right in front of his face.
Let's see, what's next?
That's what he needs to be getting.
Oh, yeah. How much do you think this jacket is?
Oh, I don't know.
To Emily, and she lost it.
Looks like a shitty cheap jacket to me.
Now they're
at Walmart.
Like, this look.
$50.
$250.
What?
$250 for that jacket.
$250. She just sort of like borrows it one day and it's gone. I gotta find out how much these things are in the U.S. because
well, that's not a bit. That's not. Well, I guess that is a huge difference, huh? $300. Let's see. Let's look at how much milk is.
Trailer.
So we always get organic milk because we're fancy like that.
We're very fancy.
Half-gallon organic milk.
But a half gallon of milk is $7.39.
Basically means that milk is about $14, $15 a gallon.
Nice. How many dollars a gallon?
$15 a gallon.
$15 a gallon. Yeah. Here, $11 get you mediocre pizza at best. You eat this stuff? I love Ben & Jerry's. I eat this stuff all the time.
$8.49 for Ben & Jerry's.
At half the price.
Let's see what else they got on here.
He's a liberal. You like Ben & Jerry's?
Oh, they're definitely liberal. But look, a laundry detergent, $41.99. $41.99 for laundry detergent. Kitchen, let's see, wait, Tide Pods. Yeah, $41.99. Brawny, how much do you think that Brawny costs? 6 rolls of Brawny.
I don't even know. I don't buy paper towels that often.
Never would grab a paper towel and clean up his mess. He would have his...
Let's see how much... He talks too long. He's a dumbass. I think it's like
underling doing.
Look at that jawline.
Yeah, I know. This guy, this is not a.
I think it's like $16 for that.
Or his boyfriend, one of the two. He's way too macho to do paper towels. He would have
Show us
his
the
underling
price,
be
dumbass.
a girl or a boy. I'm not gonna judge here, but this guy does not handle paper towels. You should look at that jawline.
What's the price?
That's how he.
Oh, they just showed the price. I think it said $21. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
And it's a nice bargain here for 6 of these.
6?
Oh, $17.19 for 6 paper towels. Toilet paper. 12 pack of toilet paper is $12. What's next on their list? They're still talking about toilet paper. Oh yeah. So she calls to get an oil change. $200 for an oil change.
What?
Yeah, and then like cars, because they have to ship them up there. Like they had there's a car that's not running that they're selling for like $2,000. Look, so a 1995 Dodge Ram van, 2-wheel drive, 140,000 miles on it. It was selling. If I remember right, they said it was selling. Oops, it was selling for $10,500 for a 1995 Dodge Ram van.
Holy shit!
Because they're looking on the internet. Let's see what's the next car they looked at. They looked at a 1994 Ford Explorer, 133,000 miles, and it needs a new transmission. It was selling for $2,000 with no transmission. Oh yeah, look at the internet. $99 per month for 6 megabits per second. If you want to get decent, unlimited, it's $400 a month. Who pays $400 a month for the internet?
I know.
Yeah, it was on a diesel sheepdog. I'm pretty sure. I think it was her 2,500 piece of shit Ford.
I think I know a couple people that get the 50 megs, but they don't pay anywhere close to that.
Right? So, just saying, folks. Political cartoon of the day. Virginia is for lovers. Let's go, Brandon. I love it. I love it. Your truck would be worth $1 million. What kind of truck? Oh, you got a Ford, don't you, sheepdog? Oh man. You got to how especially how many times you got to fix that thing. But the new Ford does come with a heated tailgate, so you can keep your hands warm when you're pushing it home in the winter. Sorry, had to do it. Had to do it. Let's see. So January 6th, remember that chick that flew on that private jet that said she's definitely not going to jail? Well, she was just sentenced to 60 days in prison, not jail. So I guess they are going to prison. Remember we talked about this the other day?
What's the name of the article?
January 6th defendant who said she's definitely not going to jail, sentenced to prison.
Huh. Okay.
It's a federal offense, so I guess because it's federal, you have to go to prison. But yeah, Jenna Ryan, this chick, who said, I'm not going to jail. She's going to jail for 60 days. When she chose to leave her hotel room, she knows something. She knew that was going to something that wasn't a peaceful protest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now they can Yahoo and Huffington Post. You can talk shit about not being a peaceful protest. But when BLM and Antifa does it, oh no, don't fucking talk shit about that.
No, yeah.
But she faced 4 charges. What's her 4 charges? Some actions that I took. Let's see. What were her 4 charges? Oh, it doesn't say. The FBI made more than 650 arrests so far. What's up, Alexis? How are you doing? Hey, it's the truth's wife. The truth. Where's the truth at? Tell the truth. We say what's up. What's up, chica? Gonna have to come check you guys out when I go to head over to Chicago. You're so heartbroken to share with
Fucking Christ.
No fucking way. Did you just read that?
Yeah, I knew whenever she said that, I was like, something's not right. Something's not right. We hadn't heard from him in a while.
What happened, Alexis?
Christ.
What the heck happened to him?
Well, obviously, what she said is too much. Fuck!
No way. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Man, how are you guys doing okay? I hope you guys are doing alright. Um, man, you guys had, I know you guys had an awesome family. You guys have an awesome family. Um, do you still have my phone number? You have his phone? You have my phone number. Maybe call me. Give me a call tomorrow and let's talk. I know it's hard for you and stuff, but like I know we're all here on the internet, but and they always say this, but is there anything we can do to help? Um, man, man, that sucks. No freaking way. Hopefully,
Jesus Christ, man.
are you able to tell us how he passed away?
Yeah, she wants to offer that. I have a rule: when somebody passes, I don't ask any questions unless they want to offer them up.
She said the paramedics. Hold on. She said the paramedics said it was a heart attack, but something is telling her that it was something else. Man. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. On October 25th, huh? Man.
Gee.
Yeah, honestly, let us know. You have my phone number. Give me a call. I know it's late over there tonight.
Is Mr. Nice Guy still here? Because I know that they were,
I don't think they ever met in person though. I'm not sure. Well,
I
everybody,
thought they did. I know they were locals together, so
yeah, they live close. They live close.
he's not going to be happy about that. As nobody hears. Oh Jesus!
Man, that sucks. We really enjoyed having your husband call in the show. Sometimes he was a little over the top, but it was always fun to hear from your husband and see your beautiful kids and you guys on the show. I want to say that. Man, that really sucks. Well, we got to do. We got to say a prayer. So, dear God, let's take care of the Truth family. Alexis's wife is got a couple kids there. Some beautiful girls, a couple handsome boys, and let's just take care of them, make sure everything works out for them in this life, and we know the Truth is watching over them, and just take care of them. I'm not good at this. We need somebody who's good at praying. But God bless all you guys. Hell, you know what? I know the Truth was if he loved to go to the bar and drink. Let's have a drink for the Truth. Drunk, you ready?
So
To the Truth. That's for you, brother. Man, I am so sorry to hear that.
I don't even want to continue the show.
Yeah, maybe we should end the show on that one right there.
As a good moment of silence for that man.
Yeah, that's not fair at all. That's not fair. Man. Well, you have my number tomorrow. Let me see what we can do to help you out. Maybe we can get you some gift cards for some groceries and maybe help pay some rent or something like that. Or I don't even know. I don't even know. Man.
I got a little bit of money I can throw at it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I mean, money's not gonna fix anything, but I don't know what else.
Yeah, Alexis, we loved him too. We loved having him here. He was an awesome guy. He was an awesome guy, man. Man, I don't know what to say right now. I mean, heck, it's the truth, you know? I remember that day he sent me that video when he got in an altercation with some liberal, and he's like, "It's the truth, baby. It's the truth." Oh my gosh. Or just him calling us drunk from the bar, you know, talking shit with us. Yeah, Alexis, you're always welcome here. And like I said, you just add my number to your phone, or just call me from his phone, or man,
Yeah.
man alive. I don't know what to say right now. I really don't. That's
Do
rough.
you got?
Like I
Do
never
you got
even, huh?
Mr. Nice Guy? You got Mr. Nice Guy's number. You might.
Yeah. I'll send him a text and see what he's got to say. Man. And I remember all of the kids, they'd always want to be, you know, hey, Eddie, my kids want to be on Skype with you, and we let them be on the show. Remember that? You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
His phone is locked with this code, so you can't use it, but now I have to wait 90 days for the full lab results. All right, Alexis, so just, you know how to find me here. My email is EddieBlockFilms@gmail.com. Oh, wait a minute. If you have his phone, if it's powered on, I can call you, huh? You know what? How about this? I'll call his phone right now. You don't have to answer it, but then you can, then you'll have my phone number.
Well, it depends on what kind of phone he has, because if he has your phone number tagged into his phone, it'll just show up as your name, right? I know that's the way it is with Apple.
That's true, huh? Shit. I didn't even think about that. You're right. All right, well, email me at EddieBlockFilms@gmail.com. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do to help you guys out. Jeez Louise. I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say.
I guess this is just a reminder that we've got to respect each day that we open up our eyes in the morning. You
And a
know,
heart attack, I mean, how old was he? Well, he was barely in his 30s, right?
that's what I'm saying. I take that for granted. This is a wake up call for me.
Yeah.
This is a wake up call for me.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. Like I said, I'm really sorry to hear that, Alexis. I really am. Well, give all your kids a big old hug for me, and
Me too.
tell your kids we love them.
And everybody from the chat, we all enjoyed that guy.
Yeah, we loved it. I mean, you know, your husband sometimes was a little overzealous, but he had good intentions, you know, and he was just, you know, man. Wow. Oh, he was 45? Wow, that's my age. He didn't look 45. He suffered from anxiety and depression. Well, you know, the people that suffer from depression, they don't. People who suffer from depression normally don't show it. Oh, well, I saw something the other day on that. They had a picture of Robin Williams, and it was talking about depression, and I forget what the saying was. Yeah, right. Paul says there's just no words, and there's not.
Well, people, if there's anybody out there that, you know, feels down a lot, and you haven't went to talk to somebody, please do. You know, for some people, you know, just talking to somebody, a psychologist, they're not going to dope you up. A psychologist cannot prescribe medicine, but damn if that don't work for a lot of people. And then, you know, if medication is a different route, then, you know, people.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would be here if I wouldn't have sought help. I would have probably been gone like 15 years ago. To be honest with you, I'd have been gone a long time ago before I even hit my little stardom or whatever, and then growing into a businessman and shit like that. Like 22 years old, gone. If I wouldn't have sought help.
Yeah, I do too, sheepdog. But you know what? I'm not gonna. I see a therapist. When I was at Fresno State, they gave you free therapy, and I was like, well, it's free. I'll try it. And I had this one dude I didn't like. He was very liberal, and then I got this female who's like really cool. And my therapist, I still talk to my therapist now. She helps me out. I used to be the same like you. Oh, I handle like a man, but you know what? My attitude's changed a lot since I started talking to her. So, just saying. I'm not no girly boy or nothing, but look, I think Steven Crowder even, yeah, he talks to a therapist too. He mentioned it today. It's not bad to talk to a therapist. All right, Alexis, but for sure, definitely, we're gonna keep you in our hearts, and I gotta have another drink for him.
Let's have a drink and let's shut it down, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is once again for the truth. God bless you, brother. I'll see you in heaven one day, man. We'll see you in heaven.
Salud, my friend.
God bless you, man. God bless his kids, man. I remember his kids were always awesome when they came on the show,
Happy as could be.
Yeah. Even, Alexis was on the show once or twice. You were fun too. You were with him for 10 years. You tried the best you could do for him. You tried to get him help. Don't wait until it's too late. I think you waited too long, too much, and now it's too late. That's some good advice. So, I'll definitely email you, Alexis, and I just don't know what to say. But we'll keep in touch, and we'll definitely keep you in our hearts and minds throughout this time. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Well, we love you, the truth. I know what to say. We love you, man. Wherever you are up there, put in a good word for me with the big guy. I'm sorry. I had to make a joke. We got to make somebody laugh a little bit here. Such a sad situation. Has the funeral happened already? Just curious. Well, anyways, guys. Well, you know what? I think Drunk's right. I think we should end it on that. Oh yeah, it doesn't just feel like. You guys all know we're all family in here, right? The people that come in here and watch this show with Drunk and I, you guys are our family. We talk to you guys 5 nights a week, sometimes more if you guys are in like our Discord chat. We don't have Telegram anymore, but hell, we just went with a group of people we've never met, any of us, for the first time in Las Vegas, and all went and hung out. Because we're family like that. And I remember the truth kept telling me, Eddie, you're going to come to Chicago. You're going to stay at my house, and my wife is going to cook for you. Remember? How many times did he tell me that? So, yeah. Man. All right, guys. Well, let's just let this go. And,
meow, meow.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to end this show. I can't do it. And not saying that this ruined the show. It didn't. We're just going to end it on this note. It's not worth going any farther because the truth was a brother, a friend, family member.
This is respect. This is respect.
Yeah. So
an actual time of silence.
Yeah.
We're shutting this down for truth.
Yep. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna do the trial again tomorrow. So God bless you, Alexis. And like I said, I'll give you a call tomorrow. We love you, girl. So we'll talk to you later. God bless everybody. Have a good night. And I didn't even say that. Thank you, like Julia says. Thank you for letting us know. Wow. God bless you guys. Don't forget to tell all your people that you are in love with that you love them, right? Word for
Right.
the day. Tell everybody you love that you love them. Good night, everybody.